My big old chubby cheeks. Powerful cheekbones. Well, cheek muscles. I don't know if I get the bones. Yeah, Tinky Winky. Dipsy. Times like these where I'm like, should I consider professional teeth whitening? I don't know. But now it's your problem. You have to see. Is this... Oh, this is plugged into the PlayStation. Hold on. Nice job, Centauri. Well done. Thank you for brightening our day. Oh, my pleasure. You don't know how bad I was. Ooh, don't press the PlayStation button. Don't turn on the PlayStation, please. I can't afford it. Are we working? Yes. Maybe also the camera size might be a bit big. Is this too big? Am I too big right now? If you're watching me on mobile, this is probably perfect. If you're watching me on any other device, you're probably cowering in the corner. Oh, thank God. I don't even know what we're doing in this game right now. But you know what? I'm just glad I'm back on my streaming PC. It's Christmas 2028. Merry Christmas, everybody. Where am I at in the story? Thank you for the 56 months. I appreciate it, Pastel. I'm like 5 inches big. That's probably too big, right? Okay. Oh, they just threw me back to the start? Do I have to do this? I don't remember this game starting with it saying Christmas time I got abducted. I thought the game started with, oof, my head hurts, and then I'm in an elevator with the sassy white-haired girl, you know. So I think I should make my camera smaller. This is kind of absurd. This really is a lot of me. I think I'm a 6 at the screen. I was doing this all visually in like in a small window in OBS as I'm doing my makeup, which is so barely anything today because I was already 5 minutes late. And I was like, that looks about right. Last thing I did was betray Tenmyoji, but Clover got 9 points out, so she ditched me. Okay. I don't think I should have to start here, but I wonder if this is going to be new content. Probably not. Well, I'll be able to tell. Oh, it's not new content at all. Okay, we can go over here now then. I should probably go to the betray or ally with Tenmyoji choice. So let's jump. Okay. First off, I'm going to make myself a little bit smaller, I think. I'm getting self-conscious. I'm getting a little self-conscious. To do that, I think I got to go over here. That's better. Okay. I think it's fine. What card would you like, Pastel? Me when you have a night headache. Oh. A headache right before bed? Nightmare. I still remind you of the Teletubbies baby son. I think it's just because I got a baby face. I think that's all. To catch you up on this game, this is a game for puzzle perverts, okay? If you're not a puzzle pervert, you might be horrified by the amounts of puzzles in this puzzle-ass game. And also the quality of them, too. Special mini birds. Yeah, let me get that one. It's under some stuff. Let me grab it. The sun is about to go away. The crops will wither. Teletubby land has fallen into desolation and it's back now. And thank you, Ziff, for the 47 months. I appreciate that. If you would also like a card, you let me know. So this is a puzzle game that has a lot of anime in it. And also some time... I don't want to say shenanigans. But, oh, I gotta vote. Time weirdness, right? As you can tell by the chart, I was just navigating. Some definitely gravity-defying clothes and some... I think we're generously expanding the definition of clothing with this one. I would not have before this game considered a necklace clothing. I would typically put that in the accessories category. We're gonna have to consider it clothing. So this game, lots of puzzles, lots of anime. Someone has kidnapped us. We don't know who it is yet, but we have suspicions that it's somebody in our group of 9 people. Someone's kidnapped us and brought us to this facility. Potentially on Earth, potentially on Mars. I don't know. All I know is the moon is red currently, which means it's possibly New Year's Eve in 2028, but it could also be far in the future or something like that too. Something else. Maybe the moon got sick. Moon might be on her period. I don't know. The moon is red right now. There's hardly anybody out there. We seem to be in a remote facility with several layers of compression beyond atmospheric range to prevent disease from spreading within it. There's a disease called Radical-6 out there. Now you gotta, if you get a sub and an ad starts, you have to watch the ad. Just refresh if you get an ad. If you just subscribe and you want to grow. Okay. First, I'm going to interrupt my thing and talk about cormorants, which is about planning, transition, and commitment. Here's the cormorant. You see that pastel? I promise will not be zoomed in this whole time. It should be fading soon. Isn't a string bikini just a cloth necklace with boob covers? I think it's because it's fabric. I still think of that as clothes. I think I missed Manny's poetry today, too. Okay, cormorant. Not to be confused with the Pokemon Cramorant. So, cormorants lack oil to waterproof their feathers, so they soak them in order to reduce buoyancy before they dive. This suggests planning ahead and a conscious transition between air and water. The cormorant shows that transitioning back and forth between 2 states or situations is possible, as long as you prepare correctly and commit yourself fully to one or the other state at any given time. Cormorants dive to find their food, and their diving action tells us to jump right in, to fully submerge ourselves fully in whatever we're about to do. Fully commit to your course of action. You feel like if a person, particularly someone as endowed as Alice, were to wear a necklace in place of a shirt, it would do a worse job of covering her. Yeah, I mean, the fact that it is a moving piece of jewelry, that if you just like slide to one direction, it's gonna not cover, yeah. Here are some lyrics to hold us over until Manny drops. Oh, you got something for me tomorrow? Cool. Refrain. Cool, cool, cool. Keep fun. Oh, of course, Pastel. Oh. Yeah, you're doing a lot right now, Pastel. You surely are. Do you feel like you're staying above water at least? You're remaining buoyant? Knowers will recognize that as lyrics to the song Cool by, I'm going to say, Yuffie. Alrighty, let's see here. I feel like it'd be like watching an accident in regards to what, BBS? Okay. Alrighty. Ooh, as if you've got scavenge. Shows a crow plucking through some old cans. Old tin cans. Let me just read that off to you, and then we're gonna vote ally with Tenmyochi. Let's see. Last week you found cookies and cream spread at the store, but you realized you needed cookies or something for it. So this week you got Oreo. So you put the cookies and cream spread on the cookie. Oh, I was gonna say and cream. Oh, just on the cookies, huh? How was it? The crow searches for anything, even the smallest crumb. Although insight might be gained and scavenging can promote brain development, the crow's attention is on an area that may not yield the greatest reward. Scavenge suggests that you might be settling for less because it is easy. Your attention may be on a situation that holds little promise, yet at the same time, you're hoping to find a source of nourishment or value. While in between jobs or relationships, you might find that the scavenge card will appear more frequently as you jump around from one opportunity to another. Use this time to gather information to determine what you like, what you don't like, what you can, and what you won't settle for. The card may also appear if you have been simply taking what you can get, instead of directing your attention towards steps that would lead to something more substantial. Interesting. So you put the cookies and cream spread on some Oreos, so it's like an Oreo flavored Oreo. That's wild. You are truly living life out loud. I love that. Position 3, Tiny. See, I said it nicely. Okay, I think we're done being so zoomed in. Yay, regular Tina. That was a lot of me. That was a lot. I was getting stressed out. That was a lot. I mean, I what if a booger came out? You know.
Hey, Sigma.
Oh yeah, remember this? This sucks. So we're not going to pay attention to it. We're not going to let her do. Why the hell did that happen, by the way? Why did that happen? I know she was doing it just to get out because she's got to go like reach her commander or something like that. But like, I don't, what was it? I don't remember. She was like, ooh, what if you did betray for me and I'll do anything for you? And I was like, ew, I don't want none of that. I don't want any of it. Please don't do that. I'm not promising anything, but if you ever felt inclined to draw Tiny, what kind of art would you like? Oh, I have no idea. Anything. I mean, you do so much pastel that anything. I can't even begin to think. Like traditional art, collage. Anything would be a blessing, you know. Even just another sketch or whatever. I'm sorry. If you had a bunch of plant stuff, like collage material things, have you ever wanted to put a little mouse in a corner of one of those and call it a little tiny finer, I would be honored.
Please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
Tiny parachuting on a leaf. Yeah. Anything really. Tiny using a little leaf as an umbrella.
Looks like you managed to trust me.
Which shirt looks... Does my shirt look like Road to Empress? This one right here that I'm wearing? My dress? What if it reminds you of Road to Empress? All right, 10-me-oldie. Well, it seems like I made the right choice.
I did what I said I would.
You really helped me out. Tiny the Guardian laying on their tummy under a big leaf with their head in their hands, kicking their little feetsies. That's a great request, Chapo.
I can say the same thing. No need for thanks.
Look at his little kitty cat face. Tiny usually looks like a 14-year-old cat. Basking in the sun. The corner of his mouth twitched into a grin. I felt myself smile a little in response. Clover, on the other hand, looked less than pleased.
That was a bad choice, Sigma. And after I told you I'd listen to anything you said.
See, she said she'd listen to anything I said. Instead of do anything I said. She'd entertain the possibility.
Oh well, whatever.
She sighed heavily, shot me one last annoyed look, and stalked off. Okay, weirdo. Stop trying to bribe me with sexual favors. Across the room, Dio and Fi were already confronting one another over their own results.
You tried to kill me and Luna.
Yeah.
Can't say I'm surprised.
Oh, don't give me that. You know exactly what I was doing.
Being a jerk, as usual.
I knew you weren't stupid enough to pick Ally.
A booger green ball gown sitting upon a Moscow throne. Just make it cartoonishly green if you must. I'm scared.
You defend yourself with betray, just like I would. Wait, where's Luna?
In the infirmary, looking after Quark.
Is that where Alice went too?
Oh, are they already off killing each other or dying?
No, she went into one of the AB rooms with Kay.
Yes, we did indeed enter together. When the doors opened, however, she left, somewhat unsteadily, in the direction of the cyan door.
She left the warehouse?
Oh, so she's dead again?
Indeed.
Without even checking the results?
Correct. There was little reason to check them.
Yeah, it's not like Quark was gonna betray you.
He's asleep.
Indeed.
Yeah, I'm at this point. Oh, yeah, I was doing the intro to this game. So this game is full of a bunch of anime characters and whatnot. This man is either a man in armor or a robot. I think he's probably a robot. I think it's like a double fake out. I think it's like you're supposed to think he's a robot, and then you're supposed to think there's somebody under him, and now I'm back to thinking he's a robot, you know? But we could all be robots. I vacillate between so many different possibilities for this game. What we're about to stumble upon is one, if not two, dead women who have died in multiple other routes of this game. One is going to be Alice, who I love dearly, and who was allergic to wearing shirts. And the other one's going to be Luna, who I think she's still suspicious to me. She says she's a doctor in some sense. Well, she has a medical degree, but she won't say in what. She says she's not a doctor and she's not a nurse. I don't know what the hell that means. Instead of saying what she is, she just told me what she isn't. So, the tiny man inside a small robot inside another man. This is a Matryoshka effect. Okay, it's robots all the way down. Exactly. So yeah, I'm a little. He could have killed Alice. I think it's in other timelines. It's possible that Quark kills Alice. But I guess we're going to see what's happening here because Quark is currently sedated.
You two still choose ally.
What's going on, Genpo? Junpei, that's called prejudice. What point are you at right now in the 999 VODs? It's so good to see you, Genpo. Thanks for the 82 months. And let me know. Oh, did the alert go off that says like, hey, thanks for subscribing? I didn't hear anything. Also, tell me if the game audio is good, okay? Because, again, I didn't get a chance to, like, record it and balance it myself. Let me know if you want me to pull a card to celebrate your 82 months.
Man, what a pair of bleeding hearts.
The only ending I've gotten is this dude's ending. Dio's ending. The only, like, canonical ending we've gotten is Dio's ending. In which we find out that he is a clone of a religious cult leader's brother, and everyone in that religious cult is the clone of the brother. It's all white men with blonde hair and blue eyes, and they think that that is the ultimate form of humanity, and if everyone is that, there will be no war, there'll be no conflicts, there'll be no racism or sexism, because everyone would be a blonde-haired, blue-eyed white man. Yeah. It's wild. Right? So wild. He's like, I'm saving humanity. Mm-hmm. Anyway. He might have put a little bit of his religious doctrine onto Quark, by the way. Because Quark earlier was extremely distraught and said that the best way to escape this game would be to die and to have his spirit leave his body. Because he felt chained to this earth. And that was something that Dio was talking about too. So I think he might have tried to indoctrinate Quark the first time that they had to vote together. It's very possible that he like poured some evil into him. Your past break got the safe ending, and now I'm learning about Alice and All Ice. Ah, beautiful, beautiful. So glad you're enjoying it, Genpo.
If you say so.
This game is just as wild.
Being mocked for my compassion is a small price to pay for retaining my humanity.
Where did Alice run off to?
While we were in the AB room, she mentioned being quite tired.
Can you rain check a card? No worries. Get some good sleep. Just remind me when you get back. Whether that's today or tomorrow or the next day, you just say like, hey, I'm cashing in that reset card.
Perhaps she went to one of the cabins to rest.
And then she's dead in that cabin. See, now what do you mean she went to one of the cabins to rest? What do you mean? Perhaps she did. I think you saw her.
Well, I guess that would make sense.
An ominous rumble filled the warehouse.
The Ambidex gates have closed.
All the women are dressing so normally in these games. Yeah, like... there's a lot of interesting choices for the outfits. They are iconic.
The Ambidex game
You
will
know?
be the star round.
And some people feel very empowered by wearing more, risque outfits. Some people feel very empowered wearing less clothes, more clothes, all that stuff.
Star
So I get it.
keys are required
But sometimes I'm like,
to
but
open
why?
the gates.
Just as their character thing. Like when Lotus was wearing the belly dancer outfit all last game, I was like, but why?
There is no set limit on usage of the star keys.
Trying to hold on to that idea, ignore that these games are probably made by and for weird dorks. Indeed, yeah. Hi, Maple Magic. How are you doing today? I hope you're well. I am loving this game so far. I mean, we really haven't done much today aside from vote ally with
The
Tenyoji.
Ambidex gates can be opened as many times as the players wish to open them.
I'm just happy to be back on my usual streaming computer. Truly. You can open the games as many times as you want. Is this info
That
we already
means
got?
The star keys can be used to play the AB game any number of times. If I understood that announcement correctly, that is.
Hey, didn't Zero Jr. say something?
As soon as the gates close,
I guess this is new intel. Just the Dio ending. That's the only major ending we've gotten. I've gotten a lot of dead ends that are like uninteresting dead ends. Like Clover just got out without anybody else, but it wasn't like a major ending. So still looking for new and good stuff. But I think since I'm on this track, maybe we'll get an ending here too. One can only hope. It seems like most of these choices will, like, at least one of every two will result in some kind of ending, Because this one's unfinished. Because I don't have the puzzle info. This one, we need information from a different route to fill it in. This one might be the same case. See, there's at least that. At least I've got that going for me, Maple.
The pair and solo assignments hop around a bit too.
Oh my god, I forgot to turn my AC back on. It is about to be 80 degrees in my room. It's only 75. I actually think I'll survive. Can you guys show me all your bracelets? You need to replay this soon? I hope you do. You're trying not to give me spoilers. Thank you. You are so considerate. I appreciate that, Maple. You're replaying it right now for your community, right? Ooh, guess we're all showing off our numbers. Do I have to tab through these individually? It looks like all the colors are weird. Clover's a cyan pair and Phi's a magenta pair, but Tenmyoji's a yellow
Three
pair.
solos are red, green, and blue. K's red, Dio's green.
It's because of the white doors.
Ah, yes. Very interesting.
Yeah, they're white, all of them. I had a good look while I was waiting.
They're
for
white,
Sigma
all
to
of
show
them,
up
just
down
like
the
everybody
warehouse.
in Dio's cult. You should have seen them too, Phi.
Yeah, I did. You're talking about the doors in the floor B warehouse, right?
Yeah, so lay it on us. How are groups gonna shake it out this time? Come on, girl, break down the color wheel for us. Phi nodded and began to explain. Maybe she's a robot? Maybe she's the robot. She could be the robot. There's at least one robot. I'm sure somebody's a robot. I mean, she has superhuman jump abilities. So either she's a supernatural experiment or a robot. Okay, Tenmyoji and me would form one group. Phi and Dio form another group. Clover and K form the third.
Huh? Wait, you mean there's only one option?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. You know about... I'm sorry for accusing you to be a robot. So I would say that my PC is working. My main storage thing probably is dying. And I'm going to have to probably evacuate all the information from it before it becomes completely inaccessible. But for the meantime, I am able to stream off it. So, and I have another like terabyte drive or whatever I can use. I just don't think I can get the stuff that I had on my previous storage thing back easily. But I think I might be able to get it back. But you know what this means, Gish? I can stream from the Switch and the PlayStation and the computer. So
There's no other way we can group up to make white. Alice, Luna, and Quark aren't here to show us their bracelets, so we don't know for sure what their colors are.
I'll be able to at least get back to the usual schedule. God, hopefully my brain gets back to order. I do have all my meds in me now.
But it's pretty clear they'll all be pairs, since none of the pairs here have a partner.
So they'll be yellow, magenta, and cyan, right? I did not type.
What now?
I did not write up Memento Mori when the 9th lion eats the sun or swallows the sun or something. Did not chop that up in order to revise it. Why are my alerts not playing? Did I screw them up somehow? Either way, thank you, Manny, ba-da-da-da-da, for giving that sub to Gish. I'm sorry the alerts aren't going off. I have to figure out why that is. I don't know. But thank you, Manny. And if you'd like me to pull, I don't know, an English or Spanish first words reading card, I can certainly do that.
We've got plenty of time until those white doors open.
Is this new content? This is new. Yeah, about an hour it looks like.
I'm gonna go find Alice.
Okay, let's all go together in case you decide to kill somebody. You would like a Spanish card? Hell yeah. Alrighty, let's see what we got here. To learn Espanol. Okay. This one might be tough. ¿Cómo se dice kite in Espanol? Kite. The thing you fly in the air. No idea. Anybody know? Any ideas? Now one might say a kite. I can give you a hint. It's a celestial body also flies through the air. And its name kind of sounds like that in Spanish. That's not it, Manny. That does not fly through the air, I don't think.
Of course. I'll come with you then.
One could call a shooting star. If you just added an A to the end of it. It's not shooting star, but it's kind of something like that. Maybe a different one. It's different. Maybe I'm getting my celestial bodies mixed up, Centauri. But it's kind of like that. Clover gave her a shrug and the two of them headed out through the cyan door. Oh, hold up now. Fi is going with Clover. This is great. Oh, and an icebreaker card. Okay. We're just doing them all today, huh? Let me go grab my Sparks cards. Stella's so sleepy today. What was the word? Well, let me tell you. It is La Cometa. La Cometa is kite in Espanol. La Cometa. That's what I was saying. It's a celestial body that flies through the sky. A comet. Cometa. But I don't know if a comet is the same as a meteor. So maybe I was wrong. And Bumcats. Let's see your question. What is the social cause you care about, Bumcats? Any social causes you care about? Ooh, Fi and Clover are going together. They might simultaneously find this body. Or find somebody to stop them from killing them. Oh no, I'm panicking. You call kites chichiguas in the Dominican Republic. Is that so? What does that derive from? Oh, okay, they're heading to... Comets fly through the galaxy at a fixed path. Whoa!
Do I really need to say it?
Meteors fall to the Earth but break up in the atmosphere. Okay, so comets go on a fixed path. Was I anywhere near it then? Manny was playing a game yesterday. Manny was streaming yesterday and I freaking missed it. Damn it. The infirmary, right? You're gonna go checking on Quark. Papalotes. I've heard that as well. I've heard that term too. Oh, what's Manny been playing? He gave me a nod and then trotted through the yellow door. Well, what the hell am I gonna do? That's great, Manny. That left only 3 of us, DOK and myself. Yeah, the 2 most suspect guys. What are you guys gonna do?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna head over to the lounge and have a drink. You wanna tag along, Kay?
Probably not.
Are you making fun of me? I find it rather hard to drink with this mask on.
Ah, right, of course. My bad. Well, I'm out. Later.
With a lazy wave of his hand, Dio slouched off towards the magenta door. It took me a moment to realize that Kay was following him.
Hey, what is this? You following me?
No, you must be mistaken. I hope to investigate Floor B further. There are still several rooms I haven't visited.
Here's the thing. Okay, what? Hold on. Cyan door. Both of them went through Cyan door. Okay. And Dio's going towards the magenta door. Okay, so Clover and Phi are going towards the Cyan doors, which is where Alice's body will be found. But that doesn't mean... See, the fact that Alice is dead in that room doesn't mean that that's where she was killed. It's possible she got stabbed and then went to go somewhere else and died in that room. You've been streaming Shin Megami Tensei game, which has been enlightening. You haven't played the series yourself. It's quite fun, I have to say. I've been playing Shin Megami Tensei 5. I gotta get back to it.
Okay. You don't have to tell me your life story. See ya.
Their conversation ended as they reached the door and stepped through it. You love Shin Megami. What's your favorite Shin Megami Tensei game, Emily? ... I'm all alone. All right. So what should I do?
Tonight's that eclipse, remember? What a way to end 2028, huh?
What a great way to end 2028. Of course. I need to get the rest of that story out of Tenmyoji. The words are scarcely out of my mouth before I set on a dead run down the hallway towards the infirmary. Okay, the gun's still there. Huh? There's nobody here. What about Quark? The room was completely empty. I edged forward and peeked around the partition. There he was. Tenmyoji. He was standing next to Quark, apparently oblivious to my presence, looking down at something in his hand. A picture? It must have made a small noise because he suddenly looked up, saw me, and shoved the photo back into his pocket. What was that? It was a photo of something, right? Was it yours? This man, I swear to God, that's right. I remember now why I voted Betray last time. It's because Tenmyoji was pissing me off, and if he doesn't tell me that he is the astronaut that killed us all at Radical-6, I'm gonna kill him.
It's got nothing to do with you.
This man is pissing me right the hell off. He was being a jerk. But of all the stuff we had with us when we got grabbed was taken away. Why were you hiding it?
Why should I tell all of you about one measly photo?
What do you mean all of me? There's just me. I'm here. No one else is here. Anyway, where's Luna?
I asked her to leave.
So you could kill your grandkid?
I wanted to be alone with Quark for a bit.
Weirdo.
So, why are you here?
I wanted to hear the rest of the story.
The rest of what? What the hell are you talking about?
I'm talking about the simulated manned mission to Mars. We heard the recording about it.
I don't have any idea what you're talking about.
I'm about to... There are so many devices in this room I could kill you with, old man. And I'm going to start with the scalpel that Cork was trying to off himself with.
Getting old. Memory's not what it used to be. Seem to be forgetting a lot of stuff lately.
Uh-huh. Nice try, pal. You're not getting away with it this time. You remember something, all right. You remember so much you told me it would take way more than 10 minutes to tell it all.
You really sure you want to know?
I got 53 minutes probably for this.
Maybe I'll tell you, and then you'll regret it.
I don't give a
I
shit.
wish you'd kept your fool mouth shut. Just think about all the hopes you've got for the future, and all the happy memories of your past.
Don't make my decisions for me.
What if what I have to tell you makes everything you've ever believed ring hollow, and the whole world just crumbles around you?
I really don't care.
You sure you want that?
You don't need to threaten me.
This isn't a threat.
I don't
Being
care.
honest here. Are you really, truly...
Well, of course. I never got the chance to say I am. Girl. I'm going to go back and vote betray again. Just to kill him one more time. Before I could say I am ready, if I explode into room, her face a mixture of anxiety and fear. Yeah, I think Alice might be dead.
There you are.
Did something happen?
Alice is... Look, just come with me, all right? She's in the number 2 cabin.
Okay, Temyoji, you're gonna talk and walk. Otherwise, I'm gonna make it that you can't walk again. Without waiting for a response, Fi spun around and ran out the back of the room. Temyoji and I exchanged a quick, confused look, then leapt up and took off after her. Yeah, she's dead now. Again. And I still don't get the explanation. Dun dun. Ba-dum. Blum blum. Hey, that's a different murder weapon. That's a different murder weapon. This woman is just getting killed 10 different ways. It's always in the boobs, Pastel. But the last few times it was Dio's Myrmidon knife. And this time it's a scalpel. So that's weird. Temyoji, did you kill her? Do you think Luna took it? I think Luna killed her in this one. Okay, so the blossom of red. A woman can't even die without being compared to a flower. It felt like I walked straight into a brick wall. I stopped short, my body refusing to move. Why did this happen? It sucks that she's wearing that necklace that's like, stab here, please. I forced one shaking foot forward and then the next. My legs began to buckle and I put my hand against the wall to steady myself as my heart thundered in my chest. Somebody does hate hot women and I'm upset about it. Calm down. This looks bad, but you don't actually know anything yet. That's so funny. I don't know if her hands are always covered in this much blood, too. This is a lot of blood. That's a lot of spray. I don't think typically... Hello? Still. She's getting up and she get back down. I don't think we've seen her with this much blood spray on her. Yeah, that's right. Maybe it's not too late. Maybe we can save her. I don't know, man. Yeah, she's got no pulse. No pulse. This is way more splurty than usual. She wasn't breathing either. Her pupils had dilated hideously. We never really got to see her face in the other ones, making her face seem somewhat inhuman. Sorry, I'm plugging in my phone currently. Sorry, Alice is dead again. Why did they make this woman just to kill her, honestly? Okay, now my phone's plugged in. Hopefully it will not push buttons for me. Okay, so she's dead. Wow, I wonder if the scalpel did it. Then I noticed it. All the blood must have distracted me, but now I saw that there was a scalpel in her chest. Judging by the position of the handle, she had just been stabbed through the heart. I felt a sympathetic twinge of pain in my own chest, and my stomach lurched. Bile and hopelessness rose in my throat. I stood, hands balled tightly into white-knuckled fists, and I took a deep breath. When did you get here, Luna? All around the room were the rest of the Nonary Games' participants, except, of course, Cork. I wanted to ask which one of them had killed her. Even if it had been one of them, though, there's no way they would answer. All I could do is stare at each one of them in turn, asking myself, is this person a murderer? The looks they traded with one another suggest that I wasn't the only one wondering if they were standing next to a killer. An unsettling silence filled the room. Clover was the first to speak.
Who did this?
It looks like Fi took a Sudafed and now she's feeling a little drowsy. Okay, so the people who have been recently in that room would be Luna, Temyoji, and Quark. If Quark is still knocked out, then it's just down to Luna, who I feel like might have done it. And Temyoji, maybe?
Say something. Answer me.
Please, Clover, calm down. We don't even know if she was killed.
Then what happened? An accident? You think a scalpel just dropped from the ceiling and stabbed her?
Cool it, kid.
You did it, didn't you?
Are you nuts?
Then who did it? Who killed her?
Clover, even if we assume that she was murdered, that doesn't necessarily mean the killer was one of us, does it?
It is always so suspicious when someone's like, let's play devil's advocate here when there's a dead body in the room. You know, like, just because she died doesn't mean she was killed. You like, stop arguing hypotheticals.
Wait a minute. You went into the AB room with Alice during the last round, didn't you?
And then she staggered away unsteadily.
Something happened in there, didn't it?
No, nothing happened.
Don't lie to me! There's no way Alice would just run off like that! She wouldn't leave me! Something happened! If she was going to leave, she'd tell me!
And right before this round of voting, Alice said, something's up. I need you to get 9 points. So you got to convince Sigma to vote betray so that you can get out of here and ask for help.
She...
People do die if they are killed, yeah.
Hey, Clover, don't you think just assuming Alice was murdered is jumping the gun a little bit?
It's so wild. I don't think it's jumping the gun, actually. I don't think it's jumping the gun too much. I mean, yes, there's a possibility that she could have stabbed herself in the chest. Just like Quark almost did. Maybe there's some like, oh snap, is that what Radical-6 is? Uh-oh, is Radical-6 just like a death drive disease? We gotta go get the vaccine for that. Pass it on to Manny.
How can you look at her and say that? Scalpels don't just stab people all by themselves.
She might have stabbed herself.
Oh, I see.
That's true. It did say that her pupils were super weirdly dilated, right? Yeah. Let's see. Her pupils had dilated hideously, making her face seem somehow inhuman. Interesting. That is a good point, Gish. She might have been drugged.
I get it now. You're all in on it, aren't you?
Alice was the only other person in this like organization that Clover is running that is like investigating something. So it's easy for her to assume that we're all against her because
it wasn't just one killer. It was 6.
she's trying to find out who the true evil is here.
No wonder you're so anxious to say this wasn't a murder.
Listen, I'm not with these people saying that. I think it's a murder. Or she stabbed herself.
Clover,
because she was
please,
drugged.
Just settle down.
Or has Radical-6, which might be stabbing yourself disease.
Fine. Show me some proof then.
You know what? I'm really beginning to think Radical-6 is stabbing yourself disease. Because Quark was acting so irrationally and frantically. He had to be held down by like 6 grown men. 6 grown people.
Prove to me in 10 seconds that you didn't murder my friend, or I'm going to kill every last one of you bastards!
Oh, I hope this is the Clover kills you ending. What's Quark doing? Quark is knocked out. This is the first ending in which we have encountered Quark, and Quark is like... Quark always mentioned about wanting to die? I don't think so. In the first route that we played, he was like, this is hopeless. But he wasn't saying, like, we should off ourselves. In this one, we have to, like... Oh, you not always. Okay. Quark not always mentioned something about wanting to die. Is that what you're trying to say, Maple? I'm beginning to think maybe Radical-6 is like stabbing yourself disease.
You're all going to die just like
Because he acted so frenzied and then we knocked him out. He said earlier about wanting to die before you. In this route, yeah. Definitely. Hey, hold on a minute.
9, 8, 7, Clover, 6, 5, 4.
That's true. We gave him some meds.
Clover, 3, 2.
I hope she hacks this to pieces. Get out the axe, girl. Let's see it. Oh, to be continued? Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. No. What do you mean? I did play 999. That's why I was saying, bring out the axe. Give me the axe. What do you mean? Is there proof it wasn't murder? Yeesh. And then this one is, how can Phi and K be saved? Ugh. I guess I have to make different choices now. Into the CDs, I guess. Okay, so I picked Ally, I guess, maybe. Do we gotta go betray here? I think we gotta go betray here. Clover and I were a pair. That meant I had to choose one of the 3 solos. Oh, okay. Oh. Well, they're probably gonna tell me I can't do one of these. I'm gonna go through the door with Quark. I want to take Quark and go through door green. Option C, I guess. Yeah, I figured.
Were you even listening? I'm not gonna.
Apparently, I wasn't listening, girl.
Option C is a no. You'll have to.
Oh, did she say you'll have to kill me to go through? You'll have to kill me before I go anywhere with Dio. And then he's like, guess I'll have to kill you. Okay, so this is the other option. Let me pick a door. I gotta go with Dio because I think we went through the blue door at 10 Yoji. I'll take Dio. It means it's the red door for us.
Betting on the dark horse, huh? Feels kind of weird to say that about myself.
It is weird for you to call yourself a dark horse.
Anyway, might as well be polite. Thank you.
Are you okay with that, Clover?
Well, I don't really trust him, but if Alice really wants to go with option B...
Yes, this works fine.
Whatever you say, girl.
And I will take the green door. It's not great, but it's better than Dio.
Mm-hmm.
I'm good.
Oh, I see. She just didn't want to match with Dio.
Well, I'm willing to do option B. Quark should be fine if he's with Luna.
Okay, I'll take good care of him. I promise.
What about Phi and K?
Problems here. I'll take Quark and Luna and we'll do the blue door.
I also approve of option B. I will take the green door, correct?
Whatever you say. I'm not trying to do colors right now. I'm not trying. Just like in 999, I don't need us to re-explain the math. I also don't need to know what the other ones are doing. I mean, I guess technically I could be like, oh, if they go through this one, they're going to hit this lab and do that thing, and they'll have this gun or something. But we're just going with vibes.
10 seconds.
Come on, guys, hurry. The door's already closing.
I know.
Oh my god. With seconds to spare, we leapt across the threshold.
2, 1.
I would rather do math than have them explain to me what other doors are going to go through. I simply do not need to know. It is none of my business. Bing bong. Oh, it's like ding ding is actually the door sound. So we went through the decompression route with 10 Myoji last time. This might be the plant bay or something. The botanical room. There's different doors.
Dunno, but it looks like they're all locked anyway.
So this is a...
We gotta crank it. Let's crank the crank.
Don't get to it.
Are you serious?
Am I great or huh?
We're not gonna talk about the lever lever pun. We're skipping it.
Hey, Sigma, is this chick simple or something?
I wouldn't rule it out. She just likes making puns. Let's just take it easy with her, okay?
Hey! What kind of a gentleman has a secret conversation in front of a lady? I guess it can't be helped, though. You boys just secrete secrets.
I don't want to hear about secretions. She's out of it.
Oh man, I'm good.
Good for her.
Sigma, please, let me give her a smack.
I will stab you. I will stab through your hand into this metal wall so that you can't take it out. What if that makes her worse?
Well, I think that's enough genius comedy for now.
It's wild that Sigma would go from like, God, I hate it when this woman makes jokes to, she'll do anything I say, a sexual innuendo.
How about we throw that lever? Well,
I don't care. Let's open the door. We're skipping it. I'm opening the door. It's new content, but it's not. I don't care. We're gonna go. We grab his hat and stop it in front of the. Yeah, there you go. Take that to the haberdashery. Huh? The center door opened.
Looks like the others are still locked, though.
Interesting. I don't know what it said on the thing. We're gonna find out. Hiding the VODs from his streamer's routine. In what way? Is it the puns? Without waiting for a response, Clover marched through the door. Dio and I shared a glance, shook our heads, and followed. What could it be? The laboratory. Man, he's a huge puzzle pervert as well. How about that? Who doesn't love a good puzzle game? Ooh, tanks of cloning. Cool. Oh yeah, they were kind of showing this when they were talking about Dio being a clone. What is this place?
Well, it said laboratory on the door, didn't it?
Did he get cooked up in here?
I figure that means they're dissecting frogs or building mind rays or something.
Building mind rays? That's the best you can come up with? A lab, huh?
Do you think they might research stuff like viruses here?
If we say that that's stupid, I'm gonna delete all the men in this game.
If they do...
Good idea. We might be able to find some of that Alexavir.
If we do, we can cure Quark.
You really think it'll be that easy?
Didn't we already give him a dose? Well, someone's a positive thinker. Okay, so I guess we haven't gotten the dose for Quark in this route. We got it in the other one.
Shut it. Just saying. This place hasn't exactly been set up for us to succeed so far.
Riddler, is it hard to believe we haven't finished this? Look at, I'm like, you know what's great? I'm almost halfway through all the endings we can get. They haven't even let me get some of these endings I've already done. They're just like, nope, you need to find something out in a different timeline to bring it over here. I'm gonna be halfway done this game when I'm 100% done this game. Like, when I get this one right here, then I'm gonna be able to go back over here and start plugging stuff in. Sorry for the sneeze. Well, we won't know until we look. So, let's get started. There's a hidden puzzle epilogue if I do all the puzzles on hard. Great! Because I've done them all on hard. I'm excited. I'm gonna get the true ending. Thrilled. Thrilled to get a true ending. Hell yeah, it's not a look at stuff. Okay, there's something on this tray. There's an empty capsule. Looks like a ball. There isn't anything in it. Think we're supposed to stick this metal part into something? One hemisphere of the capsule is transparent. I almost said empty. Okay. One hemisphere is transparent. It's empty. Some seeds. Oh my god, it's deadly premonition time. A cylinder full of seeds. They're thin and don't have any markings. Cylinder full of seeds. They're thin and don't have any markings. A binder. There's some paper inside. Let me see that. Huh. Says steps for dissecting a frog. You have found steps for dissecting a frog? Okay. What? Oh, not that. We really are doing it? Remove the specimen from the preserving ethanol. Dispose of the ethanol by pouring it down the drain in the fume cupboard. The ethanol will be filtered and gathered in the liquid waste tank beneath the cupboard. Begin dissection using provided scalpel. Be sure to conduct your dissection in the fume cupboard. Okay. A binder. Looks like there's 2 pieces of paper in here. Yeah, let's see here. Hydroponics Research 1 and 2. Preparation of hydroponic fluid and seeds. 1, prepare 5 different hydroponic fluids. Dilute 1 rate with ratio 1 part fluid, 1 part water. I never dissected any frogs in high school either. Centauri. Each fluid has a distinct color. Preparation 2. Prepare the 5 types of plant seeds. 2 long seeds, 3 round seeds. Research has shown there's a distinctive, repeatable relationship between the fluid used and the type of seed. These relationships can be characterized. This is gonna be some bullshit right here. This is gonna be some bullshit. This is a word puzzle, and I'm gonna spend the next 45 minutes of my life trying to figure it out. The long seeds don't germinate with 3 of the fluids. Let me get my journal. I need to get my gaming journal because this is gonna be one of those things I just know. Like, Freddy has 3 apples. Diane has 4 pears. Cameron has an allergy to either apples or pears. He took 5 bites of an apple and 3 bites of 2 pears. What did he die from? This is the old classic word puzzle, baby. The classique. All right, I need a pen. Pens go. I think I opted out of dissection day. I think there might have been an opportunity to dissect like a pig's eye or something. I don't remember. We did a thing where we marinated eggs in some stinky fluid though. I don't know what that was about. Okay. So, get my earbuds back in. This reminded me to drink some fluid, Bumcat. So, long seeds. Fail to germinate in 3 of the fluids. There's like 5 fluids, right? I think. Let's see. Oh, I don't know where I got the idea of 5 fluids. Well, no, there is 5 fluids. So that was, they failed to germinate in 3 of the 5 fluids. My pen is not dying right now. Please don't do that. 2. Round seeds. Okay. Fail to germinate in fluid B, which is yellow. And Fluid D. Cyan. None of the seeds germinate if put in... None of the marked seeds germinate in fluid sea green. Okay. No marked seeds. Well, I guess, alright, marked seeds do not, or fail to. Let's see. I'm gonna try to phrase it as they fail to germinate. The Ice 9 fluids, yeah. Unmarked seeds fail to germinate in fluid A, red, or fluid yellow. And then 5. When the striped seeds are put in a fluid D and fluid E, only one of them fail to germinate. Hi, Charles. It's time to study the fluids. Striped seeds. Failed to germinate in fluid D or fluid E, but germinated in one of the two fluids. So, like, that's a really tricky one. That's a real tricky one. Ooh, I can't wait to do this. What's this thing? Who knows? A strange machine. We don't know what it does, so it's probably best to leave it alone for now. Okay. Is this a microscope? I tried looking into the eyepiece, but it's pitch black in there. Well, there's these 4 holes on top of it. Maybe we need to stick something in them. Got ourselves some, So I call these long seeds. And these are, well, half seeds. Cylindrical seeds, they're round. One half is colored and the other isn't. Okay. It's black. There's nothing going on in here. Okay. The machine looks like a microscope of some sort. There are 4 circular holes in the top. I wonder if I'm supposed to put something in these holes. Who would have thunk? Oh yeah, saline solution. Girl, don't drink it. Oh my god. Hi Juan, good to see you. This is saline solution. What the hell, Clover? What if it had been poison or something? You worry too much. I just pretended to drink it. Then how'd you know it's saline solution? It says on the underside of the lid, silly. A forg. Look, it's Lord Hoppington. Thank goodness she did not drink out of it. Don't give it a name. Aw, looks like he's dead. Yeah, he's probably been preserved. I think the liquid inside is ethanol. How do you know? It's the smell. Really? Yeah, it smells like disinfectant, right? Hi, fine. The weather's going to be 5 degrees Celsius cooler than they announced, so it's only going to be 85 Fahrenheit instead of 90. That makes a big difference, honestly. Yeah, why is it on the inside of the lid? Only video game things, right, Solitary Jordan? It's ridiculous. And besides, scientists preserve stuff in ethanol all the time. A preserved frog, huh? Hey, wasn't that thing you found called steps to dissecting a frog? It's pretty clear what you're supposed to do next, wouldn't you? No, I don't care. These look like something you might put specimens in. Maybe, but there's nothing in there right now. But these little cups. Some beakers. Looks like they're empty. We probably won't need them then. A cylinder full of seeds. They're round and striped. Oh, great. And we got some roots. What the hell is this? A dead spider?
Maybe it's a fake beard.
Have you ever seen a person with a beard like this?
Yeah, my grandpa had one.
Looks like a root. It's probably some kind of preserved specimen. A plant root. Anything else to take? Empty containers, empty containers. I just gotta click on all these because I think that's everything. There doesn't seem to be anything else that we can use. Oh, okay, the game is like, stop clicking. You don't know, game. I have missed so many damn things. A tray. Nothing on it anymore. Okay. Oh, what about these? Change machine. Okay. Yeah, I need to get some spices for a recipe. And then you open every jar to see which one you need. That's what everybody does, right? Of course. Oh, more seeds. A cylinder full of seeds. They're round and they don't have any markings. Oh, what's this? This must be some kind of a waste tank.
Looks like a thigh tank.
Are you for real?
Huh? Why'd they put a speaker here?
That's a drain. What is wrong with you?
Oh, that stuff Lord Hoppington is in is ethanol, right? You might want to dump it down the drain or something. If you're going to take him out, I mean.
This is so draining. I should probably pour the ethanol from the frog's container down the drain. Okay. Do I really want to do that right now? Okay. I'll just pour the froggy ethanol into the drain. And set the frog over here. Chilling. He's just chilling. Okay. Oh, look, we have a scalpel here. There's a one-headed lion over there. Interesting.
It's a scalper.
What?
I'm sorry. It's a scalpel.
A scalpel. Pretty fancy tray.
Is that a cat playing with a ball of yarn?
Are you even looking, cat? It's a lion. How are you not kitten that?
What?
Sorry, it's a sort of tick I picked up when I was a kid. Are you sure? Because she's been doing all the puns. Whenever I talk about cats, I kind of, well, you heard.
That's kind of weird.
A tray. There's an image of a lion engraved on it. Interesting. Strange. Can I put I feel like I should put the frog on the tray, right? Can we not look over here? Oh, that's really weird. Anything of these little cubbies? Oh, right. I guess it's time to dissect a frog.
What are you going to do with that scalpel? You going to cut Lord Hoppington open?
Well, I don't really have a choice, do I?
But poor Lord Hoppington.
What are you freaking out about? It's dead.
That's not the point. It's still sad.
Yeah, it is kind of sad. Oh, for the love of, this frog is dead. It's an ex-frog. Fine, I'll do it. Hey, well, I guess that saves me the trouble. Huh? Something came out of his stomach, of course. A blue capsule. Oh, cool, liquid probably. Small capsule, half of it is blue. It has some sort of metal protrusion. This is one of the fluids we need, I bet.
Lord Hoppington, you left us too soon.
Shut up. A frog. It has been cut open. I feel kind of bad for it. Okay, what else can we click on over here? Oh, I see something over there. Hold on. Damn, they got a lot of seeds in here. Cylinder full of seeds. They're thin and have stripes. They look like sunflowers to me. What's this thing? The thing on top looks like some sort of industrial strength lid. X-Frog is the name of your hardcore hip-hop group. Sounds cool. Yes, it is reminiscent of those capsule toy machines for sure. It is also, that little ball was also very reminiscent of a Pokeball too. Oh.
If you open it, it looks like a blender or something. I don't think you'd use it for cooking though.
Maybe it's for scientific experimentation. We are in a lab. Yeah, you could probably pulverize just about anything with something this heavy duty. Okay. Oh, hey, there's a binder.
There's a paper inside it. It says DNA extraction instructions.
You found DNA extraction instructions. Okay. Proceed through the following steps to extract DNA from a plant's roots and seeds. Place the plant materials in the designated blender and activate the blender. Once the material has been thoroughly broken down, add in a solution of saline water. Liquid will be filtered and dripped down into a beaker. Once it is done so, pour the ethanol into the beaker. The DNA collects at the bottom. Is that how that works? Use an empty capsule to collect it. Is that so? Is that how that works? Oh my god, this room is full of puzzles. Man, look at all these pipes.
I think they run down to the beakers underneath. There are handles where the pipes meet. If you turn the handle right, the liquid goes right. If you turn it left, the liquid goes left. So if you put it in the middle, half of it goes left, half of it goes right.
What's this liquid then?
Probably water.
What do the numbers mean?
Are these supposed to indicate the amount of water that flows out of each pipe? There's not any units. There aren't any units, so it looks like 80 somethings of water comes out of the center pipe. And each pipe, after the split, gets 40.
So we're supposed to regulate the flow of water with the handle so that each beaker gets a correct amount. How do we get the water to come out in the first place, though?
I think you probably pull the lever over to the right, like this.
After turning the correct levers, pull down the lever to pour water into the beakers. I can't just get the liquid, I have to make it. Well, that's fun. Okay. That needs 3 and that needs 5. I don't know what any of this is gonna do. Give it a shot. 332553. Okay. That looked right to me. That looks right to me though. Oh, this one is correct. Now it's incorrect. Okay, so it has to be like this for that to get anything. But what if I did that and then this? Oh, now number 2 is correct. Okay. Just keep fiddling with these little things until I get them right. Almost there, baby. I am not doing any math right now.
We pour the water into the beakers and all the lights are green. Literally just
doing it. You did it. I'm not gonna do math. Okay, give me my colored liquids. The beakers contain a liquid culture. Each seed requires a particular kind of culture. Place each seed in the appropriate beaker. Press the X button to grab a seed. Then place it on top of another seed to switch them. When each seed is in the correct culture, you will have completed the puzzle. Not sure what's going on, but here it goes. Okay. Wow. Well, interesting. I think we should look at our word puzzle then. Brute force always triumphs. I'm sure there was a mathematical solution that would have worked, and I am not interested in pursuing that at this time. Okay. Sorry, pen. These look like Yoshi cookies, don't they? I would love to eat these. Okay. Long seeds don't germinate in 3 of the liquids, but we don't know which 3. We only have 2 long seeds. Well, that kind of makes sense. There's only 2 liquids that long seeds germinate in, and there's only 2 long seeds, so. Round seeds don't germinate in yellow or blue. So round seeds have to be red. I'm sorry, it's yellow and cyan. Those are different. Round seeds have to germinate in red, green, or blue. Unmarked seeds, which I guess are the seeds without stripes or colors on them, fail to germinate in red or yellow. That's gotta be the ones that don't have like a stripe or half color on them, right? The almond looks sus to you? Which one looks like an almond to you? Is it the one on the far left? Oh, it can't do that. Just behind me is a plain skinny seed. Okay. Okay. Unmarked seeds don't germinate in red or yellow. I have to parse this out. Okay. So we're gonna write plain long seed. Then we have striped long seed. We have half round, plain round, and striped round. Brute force sometimes triumphs unless it's tied to other puzzles, right? Yeah. Like the other one that I had to get more information from. The nutritional one. I gotta parsley it out. You've got infected by the pun disease, it seems. Okay. Long seeds don't germinate in 3 things. We're gonna come back to that later. Round seeds don't germinate in yellow or cyan. Okay, round seeds. Success, fail. Round seeds fail in yellow and cyan. Is it really 6:30? Oh, it's 6 o'clock. Okay. Time for some more meds. Okay. Alrighty. Marked seeds don't germinate in green. So that would be striped long, half round, and striped brown. Okay. Unmarked seeds don't germinate in red or yellow. I already knew that the plain round one doesn't germinate in yellow. I don't have to write that down twice. Striped seeds don't germinate in either B or possibly... Hold on. Let me hit that archive. Okay, it's D or B. Okay. They germinate in one of those two. Okay. So it's either gonna be B or E for striped. And that's cyan or blue. Okay. So I know that the striped round doesn't germinate in cyan, so it's gotta be blue. And I'm gonna guess that this one, striped long, germinates in cyan. So now I'm gonna cross cyan off of everything else. So now I know there's one thing that's like the long seeds don't germinate in 3 different kinds of liquids. Which would be probably cyan, blue, and one other thing. Wait. I wonder if some of them can germinate in the same liquid color. 1 part fluid, 10 parts water. Each fluid has its distinct colors. Here are the 5 types of plant seeds. 2 long seeds and 3 round seeds. Yellow red. Yellow red. So there's long and round. Does this view of me mean my computer's fixed? For the most part, I can at least stream with my usual microphone and my usual camera. There's a lot of missing bits and pieces and stuff like that. There's a few things that are still broken, including access to all the information from my computer, but I can stream, so there's that. Which, honestly, that's all I need right now. I'm not too... I mean, I would love to get back all the information that was on the computer, but... I shall survive without it. Okay, I'm thinking the half round has got to be green. Wait. Sorry, it can't be yellow or green. Oh. I see. Interesting. I'm gonna write back cyan in these. I just realized I was crossing off. So here's my little list I got so far, right? It's a mess. The half round can't be yellow, cyan, or green, or presumably blue because one of them is blue. So I'm going to say the half round germinates in red. I'll put a question mark next to it. It's all right, miss. You know, I'm still able to work. And even through all the difficulties last week and the week before, I was still able to work. So I'm going to keep on trucking. How are you doing? And I got my meds today too, miss. Isn't that fantastic? Okay. If this can't be red, cyan, blue, or yellow, it's got to be green. But that means... So this top one has to be yellow, which it can't be. Long seeds fail in yellow, so that can't be it. Oh, the top one has to be green if it fails in... That can't be yellow. That can't be yellow. That can't be yellow. Oh man, I done goofed it. Well, hold on. This striped long one has to germinate in yellow then. I might have to redo this. Did it say the striped ones germinate in either? It has to germinate in either. When the striped seeds are put into fluid D and fluid E, only one of them failed to germinate. Okay. Oh, okay. So only one of them can't be cyan or blue. I'm gonna try. Okay, right now I've got green, yellow, red. I'm pretty sure explicitly this one can't be cyan. Let's do cyan. Let's do cyan, yellow, red, green, blue. Fluid D is very suspect indeed, I agree. The new old Tina back, indeed. I have returned. Okay, I'm gonna put this plain long seed in the cyan colored liquid. Oh, I guess you have to like swap them around, huh? Okay. The striped long seed should go into yellow, which is where it's at. The half round should go in red. The plain round should go in green, and the striped one should go in blue. Is that right? First try! Don't even show me a word puzzle. You might as well not put it in there. You might as well not even try. Don't test me with a word puzzle. The best to ever do it in terms of word puzzles. Plain Long Seed is the name of your cyber goth rave core outfit. Very cool. Okay, yay for meds. You're doing okay. Yes, it's been a hard little while for you, Mist, if I'm not mistaken. It's been a tough everything lately. This is a tough year, I think. But I'm proud of you for persevering. Best ever do it. You did it, Sigma. You've sown your seeds. Don't say that. Huh? Why not? Just don't. Quiet, you. Look at this. Oh, a Pokeball. A red capsule? Okay, let me get my red capsule then. Damn, I'm crushing this room. There's a red capsule sitting in the thingy, but dang. There's one capsule. Half of it is red. It has some sort of metal protrusion. Okay. Collecting balls. Moving around to the other side of the room. This is the worst way to move around. Oh, is that it? Okay, maybe I'll go back to the thing. Is that me doubting that I'm the best to ever do it? No, I don't know where you heard that. I would never. Okay, how about this weird thing? Can we do this thing yet? Strange machine. We don't know what it is. Oh, really? Oh, I gotta crush up some plant business right now. And identify some plant things. Did you already look at the binder we found next to the mixer? I remember seeing something that said DNA extraction. So it's part about using the mixer for something. Yeah, there was. Gotta get a root and a seed. And maybe some liquid. Okay, time to throw this root into the mixer. This is a tough year. Thank you for saying that you're proud of you. It's hard to remember to be proud of yourself by just getting this far, Mist. We're halfway through the year. That's pretty incredible. All right, done. And then I definitely know what to do next. Saline water. Okay. Let me get my Selene. All right. I'll pour the saline solution in here. Were you out in the sun all day today, Smeem? There's a funnel above the beaker. Filtered liquid comes out of it eventually. Ooh, it's green. Okay, looking good. Liquid will be filtered dripping from the beaker. Once it is done so, pour the ethanol into the beaker. Okay, I need to go get some ethanol. That's right, you did that whole procedure. That was wild, Smee. I'm glad you've regained feeling. That's scary. This tank collects liquid waste. The ethanol I poured down the drain should be down here. It's a little big, but I have a feeling we should take it. Oh, okay. Can I combine it with, like, literally any tank or something? Like an empty tank, saline solution. No? Okay. Okay. That's fine. I guess I'll dump that in here. A little bit of ethanol. All right, I need to pour the ethanol into the beaker. Forbidden Surge soda. This looks really bad too, this green liquid. This is scary. And then... I guess this should do it. Should it? The DNA will collect at the bottom of the beaker. Use an empty capsule to collect it. Okay, we're getting DNA. Alright, I'm gonna dip the protrusion on this capsule into the stuff in the beaker. This is so weird. This is so weird. Isn't this weird? Like, why is Zero making me do this? You know, you're not supposed to technically be doing anything for 6 days, but of course, capitalism. If you take 6 days off, then you'd end up being like the folks that you serve. Yeah, that's true. Okay, I've got my green capsule now. A small capsule, half of it's green. It has a metal protrusion. Okay. What about this thing? Why aren't they letting me see this thing? This weird thing over here? This thing's gotta be something, right? Don't keep looking over there. This thing is suspicious. This is a strange thing. It's trying to get me to mix the clone baby batter for the preservation of mankind. Ugh. Can I opt out of it? Can I Can I dissect a frog instead? Still don't know what to do with this damn thing. Okay. Can I put balls in here? Oh, I can. Okay, cool. Sigma, come here. What's wrong? I can see something in here. What do you mean something? Just look. It's easier than explaining. Okay. What the heck is this? Probably a simplified version of the DNA sequence. A is adenine. G is guanine. C is cytosine. T is thymine. I think we can just manipulate it? Yeah, looks like the puzzle's to do with pairing these. I'm making DNA? Bases? DNA is made of 4 bases. Mm-hmm. Oh wait, what's that I hear? Is that the developer of this game? I guess clones do learn about DNA, right? DNA is made of 4 bases: adenine, guanine, cytosine, and thymine. However, you can only bind A to T or G and C. Anything else just won't work. A to T, G and C, huh? It's called complementary base pairings. Sure know a lot about this stuff. Yeah, I guess so. Anyway, you should be able to solve the puzzle now. A to T and G to C? A to T, G to C, okay. I'm gonna come up with my own little rhyme for that, but I won't tell you about it. Press the X button to grab a row, then move it with the left stick until the letters match up. You gotta spell orgasm with the right. Hold on, I gotta allow this. T and A and CG. Oh, yeah, that's a good one. Okay, grab things and move them. Oh my God, this is wild. Oh, I need G to C, huh? Why does this top row matter at all? Oh, Christ in heaven. This is a lot of moving. Maybe I should actually look at what I'm doing, huh? Oh my God, okay. Okay, T and A, C and G. Do I need to bind these top boys too? That binds some of the top boys. Okay. Do I gotta get them all bound up? Boom. That's a sequence right there. Sequence the crap out of that thing. Okay, now. T. So we can't have that. Can't have that. TG, TG. C. That C is an issue. There we go. Getting my binders going. We're gonna need some more T's. Oh, but I screwed up that little bit, didn't I? Okay. Alrighty. Almost there. That moves. That row. Okay. Oh, I wish you could undo that. Where did that C go? Must have been here, right? Bind that. This is very strange, but kind of getting it. We do have to move this row. Does it matter? Well, hold on. A, T, C, G. There you go. Okay. I thought they also had to match the ones on top of them, but I think it's just like 3 rows of stuff. Aha! I did it. Good job, Sigma. That was awesome. You want a treat? I'm not hungry. You're a turkey. What the hell? Stop screwing off. We don't have time for that. Now get over here and look at this. Is it the password to the thing? There's something on it. There must be another way of solving this puzzle. But also, what the hell is the other machine for?
This is the save password.
I get to the save. I know we can, but is there something else I could do? A fourth mini capsule, huh? Okay. There's something else I can put in here? I should be able to put something else in the machine, right? Let's see. Can I suck up some frog juice? Frog. It has been cut open. I'm kind of brown for it. Can I put some, like, seed matter in there? What if I put, like, some seeds in here?
Are you going to use the seeds in the mixer?
Yeah, you think I shouldn't?
No, I just mean, don't you think you should put all of them in?
You mean all 5 different types of seeds?
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah, why not? Just dump a bunch of coffee beans up in here. I guess. Now I need some water, right? Some saline solution. Yeah. That has to be the other way we do this puzzle, right, Gush? Right, done. Then it's the saline solution. And then we need the ethanol. And then I can suck it up, I guess? It's a funnel above the beaker. Filtered water comes out of it. Can I put seed matter in there? That's not something you typically do on the first date. Unless you're dating a puzzle pervert. Oh, we gotta do the ethanol next. And then... Ew, that looks so weird. Gelatinous. Time to dip the protrusion in this matter.
Awesome, you got it all.
Yippee. Ball time.
Look, the screen changed.
What's going on?
You put the yellow capsule in, right?
I think I reacted. This was the easiest puzzle room of my life. Frog Huga.
That's the thing we put our plant DNA in, right? Maybe that caused it. Anyway, let's go have a look.
Wow, literally I just solved the puzzle again. That was so easy. I thought I had to resequence the DNA. The shapes are in different places. Literally, that's it? There's gotta be something else we do in this room. Okay, safe laboratory. Sun, 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 moon, moon, star. Okay. Let's do the moon, moon, star real quick. Got moon, moon, star. Wild. I am now the puzzle pervert. The perversion has spread to me. Got me a secret file. Okay, it's empty. Exit out of it. And then we just do like sun, sun, sun. This room was made for me. Oh my god, they got the cure in here. Ha! It opened, and also it's Z fighting in the background. That's weird.
Awesome, the suspense is killing me.
Okay, what do we got here? First is... Girl, that's not first. That's at the bottom. Don't lie to me. A map.
It says floor B.
The one I found in the infirmary said floor A. So did the one from the lounge.
Now that would make floor A the top floor, right? I mean, we rode the elevator down to get here.
Yeah, I guess so. Let's keep looking. You better pick up that Axel-Axelveer. This is driving me nuts. You would grab the cure for the little boy who was diseased, wouldn't you? The key cards.
This one's got a picture of a moon on it.
Does that have to be the cards the announcer was talking about?
Looks like they gave us 2, just like with the sun cards.
I'm a solo, so hang on to one of them. Cool? Sure, fine. We got a notebook? You're literally grabbing everything except for the little boy's disease cure. Anything interesting? I can't read any of this. Are these even letters? What the heck is this?
Isn't it a journal? It's got dates and stuff.
Maybe, but I can't read any of it. What language is it?
Who knows? Maybe it's Brazilian.
Brazilian Portuguese? They speak Portuguese in Brazil. Anyway. Just thought, this is... I wonder, is that another moment? They misspelled language, did they? They did. What land gauge is it? Interesting. What else have we got in here? Looks like 2 more things. The freaking Axelavir. Is that medicine? What's it say on the label? Axelavir. Are we all Axelavir? Axelavir? Wait, didn't Luna say something about Axelavir? How did we forget?
You're right. This is it. This is Axelavir, the cure for Radical-6.
I guess they have to remind you of this in case you closed your Nintendo DS because you were ready for your court appearance. And then you had to, you know, do your thing at court. And then you got home after a very long day of being in court and defending yourself because you're a simple country lawyer. And then, you know, you're eating your dinner and then you're like, that's right. I was in the middle of this thing. Let me play this game. And then you're like, what the hell is Axelavir? Whoa, hold on. Let me see that. Later. We need to get out of here as quick as possible.
Yeah, we need to get this stuff to Quark.
First, we gotta get out of this room.
Yeah, but that's easy. You got it, right?
We found this key in the safe. It should open the exit. Yeah, let's go. It's empty. For real. Definitely. What about this weird ass thing here? Wait, that says UG Replicator. A strange machine. We don't know what it does. UG Replicator? Wait, it looks like it'll replicate the formula. I can't use it? It looks like there's a vial right there. We could have made multiple instances of this if we were just a little smarter. We're gonna go pump this into that kid and then not have any more left. Okay, that's fine. Oh well. Eventually I'm gonna get to the door that gets us out of here. I just gotta swing past this dead frog real quick. Alrighty. Open her up. Lock for the door. Right now it says lock. Are you guys ready?
Yeah, let's do it.
Just get it over with. Hi, my Idol. Good to see you. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. In case the door blows us up or something. You found it. Can't believe it.
Hey, hold on a minute.
Oh, it's voiced.
There's something... Nah, I guess there's a couple of things I want to double check. Well, one of them's not really significant, I guess.
Okay. There's a boy dying, but...
First off, this machine.
The dying child can wait, obviously.
We didn't even end up using this thing, did we?
Yeah, it looks like it's a vial is exactly shaped like the cure that we have.
I was just wondering what it was.
Well, I'm not sure how I'm supposed to answer that. Look at the side here. There's like a name or something. IG Replicator?
Replicator makes it sound like it makes copies of stuff.
So it's like a copy machine.
Yeah.
That's a very simple way of putting it, yeah.
Probably copies IG, whatever that is.
It means I guess. Or Instagram. Oh, that's how they make all those bot Instagram accounts.
Ice cream by the gallon?
No. 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 You could have said anything and it would have made more sense. Of course, this machine must be here so we can make all the ice cream we want. Are you nuts? You're one idiotic girl, do you know that? I think that's a rude thing to say. In other words, an IG. Okay, there you go.
Oh, good one.
She's gonna stab us later.
Hey, this isn't the time for stupid jokes. There's a helpless child back there in the infirmary who needs our help.
That you've delayed us from helping. Oh, cool. Great job harshing the vibe. He was right, of course. I hung my head in shame.
At any rate, as long as we don't know what IG means, we can't do anything with this machine, right?
Immunization girl. Inventive gay.
That's right.
Imaginary giraffes.
Makes sense.
All right.
On to the second issue. Sigma, you found a journal and some sort of vial in the safe.
Yes,
right?
we didn't even look at it.
The vial. Could you show it to me again?
He smashes it. Instant gelato. Oh my god, an instant gelato machine would be
I
amazing.
didn't really get a good look at it before.
Watch him down it.
You guys were in there so close I could barely see it. Was it really Axelavir?
It says Axelavir. Yeah, definitely. As I spoke, I pulled the vial in my pocket and this douchebag smashes it, guarantee you. See, it's written here on the label. Excelivir.
You really are an idiot.
Huh?
Although I guess in this case, the G in IG stands for guy.
What? I don't... The words are barely out of my mouth when he moved. Before I could blink, the vial disappeared from my hand. Hey, what gives?
What are you doing?
Dio slipped the vial into his coat quickly.
Oh, don't worry. I'll keep it safe. I'll even give it back to you later.
No, not later. Give it back now.
I don't think so. If you want it back, you're gonna have to listen to my request.
He wants us to vote ally so he can vote betray.
Request?
Yeah, that's what I said. If you want this back,
in
the next AB game, you have to choose ally.
He's just gonna leave. Wait, is that why you took the medicine to blackmail me?
That's horrible.
Yeah, I think we should be allowed to punch him and kick him
You're using Quark's
and hurt
life
him.
as leverage.
Well, I've got some really good reasons to do so. I'll be happy to give it back if you just do
He
what I
definitely
say.
has like 8 points at this point, right? I didn't realize until he started to hurt that I had curled my hands into fists. If Dio would just give me an opening, I could hit him. From here, probably.
I wouldn't try and take it back by force if I were you.
Really?
You make any sudden moves and I'll smash it.
He patted his pocket gently.
Oh, and one more thing.
I knew he was I thought he was just gonna instantly destroy it, honestly.
Don't tell those other idiots that you found some Excelivir in here.
I'm gonna do it, though.
I hear one word about it, and the next thing you hear will be little bits of glass shattering on the floor.
And then everyone will hate you and everyone will kill you. Don't you see? Yeah. He's gonna smash his only bit of leverage and prove himself to be a villain in front of everybody else. That's your big plan? Okay. Damn it.
That's not fair.
This game isn't about compassion. It's not about being clever. It's about one thing. How well you can manipulate people to your advantage.
Is that
How
so?
unfair you can be.
This world's about only one thing.
So, what are you gonna do?
Love Clover's face right now, though. I guess it is time for me to feed my dog. It is 6:30. So, it's time. Hold on, let me move my... Wait, is this the wrong... Oh, it's the wrong mouse. My bad. Sorry, hold on. Right over here. Yay, and it doesn't play the music. Let's go. It's time for me to take a little break. Please enjoy this art I drew last year, I think, of Tiny's Thanksgiving. Our plan should be to shoot him through the vial. Shoot him? Yeah, shoot him directly in the chest so it breaks the vial. Oh, wait, the baby's here. Position 1, Tiny. The baby has arrived. She's hidden behind all these cards. But she's here. Are you ready for dinner? Are you ready, little wagglies? You ready for dinner? I'm ready to give it to you. Alrighty, y'all. I'm gonna go grab a snack. You know, I made a beautiful chicken. Hold on. I wish I could mute myself easily. I made a beautiful chicken broccoli rice cheesy casserole, and I didn't have any of it. So I'm gonna have a big old bowl of that right now, and I'm gonna feed my dog. Oh, chicken and rice? Well, you are not gonna get any. I'm sorry for lying to you. Maybe I'll give you a spoonful. Maybe. Oh, the baby's coming up. Oh, the baby. Little baby, she's ready. Okay, maybe since you're being that cute, I'll give you some chicken and rice. Why not? Alrighty, y'all. What do you want? You want some dinner? Go downstairs. Alright, we're going downstairs. Position 3, Tiny. Position 3. There we go. I'll see y'all when I come back. Okay. How many tips should Tina get before we can convince her to do more drawings? I gotta do that. I can't believe that this is not displaying either. I'm sorry it's not displaying. I have the Stream Elements alerts thingy up, but thank you for all those gay bits, me. I'm sorry that the Stream Elements is being homophobic, but how about this? Like, wank, 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 quack, quack, quack. Because that's the bit alert song. So thank you so much for that, Smee. To help me draw Tiny some more. I shall, at some point. Now that I've got more of my computer working, hopefully I'll have some time for some drawing. I do love drawing, so. You are very welcome. My quack and pleasure. I had some of my chicken broccoli cheesy rice casserole and gave Stella her dinner. Checked in on, I was eating my dinner with Mama. I went to her room and ate with her. So, had to catch up with her. She's folding her laundry and all that business. She's gonna go eat some of the casserole. I hope she likes it. I mean, it's not like my original recipe or whatever. I know, the PC is predominantly back. I just have to get some of the documents and stuff, but at least I can stream. Although, so when I was trying to plug in the mic and the camera, I had to be they're both USB-C ports. One of them uses a USB-C to USB-A adapter, right? I kept trying to put the microphone. Why did you zoom in? I kept trying to put the microphone into one of the USB-C ports, and it said that there was like a power surge, that there's too much power draw from the Rode to go in that USB-C port. And that I remembered when I was trying to plug the Rode, microphone, it's my mixer. It's not the wireless Go that I was using to do my little chat stuff. You can zoom out now. Thanks. When I had tried to get this microphone working on the other computer, it completely shut the computer off because it was just too big of a power draw. So it really depends on what port I plug it into. What'd you miss? Nothing. I just got some dinner. Okay, Manny says, still life, incarnation, still life, infamy, hallucination, heresy. Still, you run. What's to come? What's to be? Because we hunt you down without mercy. Hunt you down all nightmare long. Okay, Bloodborne. Feel us breathe upon your face. Feel us shift every move we trace. Hunt you down without mercy. Hunt you down all nightmare long. Yeah. Luck runs out, you crawl back in, but your luck runs out. Thank you for that, Manny. Stella is gonna get to my dinner before to Mom's dinner before she does. God, I hope not. For the break, you're making dinner. So we found some axolaxatavir, or whatever this stuff is, which is the cure for Radical-6, the disease that Quark has. And Dia was like, whoa, what's that? Are you sure it's Axelavir? And I was like, yeah, dude, it says it right on the thing. And he snatched it out of our hands and he was like, stupid. Now you have to vote ally or else I'm going to smash this thing and kill Quark. Yes, I did finish the puzzle room like that, Ziff. It was so easy. This was the easiest room of the game. To me. That was a cool sound that my mouth just made. What the hell does it mean? Are you thinking about axolaxatavir? In this game, it's a cure for Radical-6, which is a disease that I guess is killing a lot of people. That's what it is. Yeah, this puzzle room was fun. It was very easy, though. So we're back to it. Hi, editing Tina. I still don't have the stream deck set up, but hopefully I'll have that set up tomorrow. We'll see. It's always something. So what are you going to do, asks Dio. I mean, he's like, if you assault me, I'm going to break this thing. And it's just, he's probably going to break it anyway. Took a shower before I went on break. Gotcha. Yes, so we found the cure for Quark's disease. The disease that's been spreading rampantly throughout all humanity, apparently. And Dio just stole it from us. So that he can hold it ransom so that we'll vote allies, so he can vote betray so that he can get out of here. Fine, I promise. I'm gonna.
I knew you'd say it eventually.
Doesn't mean I'm gonna do it.
I'm glad you understand how this works, but don't think about trying anything funny. Break your promise and, well, you know what happens.
I am instantly gonna vote betray. I do not care.
See you chumps later. I'm really looking forward to the next round.
I bet he's like held onto so much stuff that's held everybody else hostage. Yes, Quark has indeed been diagnosed with Radical-6. Let's see. Yeah, he has indeed been diagnosed psychostrategy. Ronnie James Dio would betray us like this. Yeah, it's a heartbreaker. With one last self-satisfied chuckle, Dio strutted out of the room. I don't see why I don't beat his ass. So we're definitely voting betray, right?
Are you really going to do what he says?
Absolutely not.
Sigma,
Go-
you only got one BP right now.
Yeah, it kills
We
me.
choose ally, and he chooses betray.
Actually, I'd like to see that happen. Let's see what happens when I get killed. I know, I'll drop to -1, and that means I'll get penalized.
That means
Look, it's not like I want to, okay? If you don't do what he says, he'll destroy the medicine. If he does that, then Quark will... yeah, just jump him the second he turns around. And take his top hat off. I'm dying to see what's under the top hat. Quark would... I'm gonna give my life for Quark?
so you're going to die to save his life?
Is Alice dead yet in this timeline? Nah, she's about to be dead soon. Is she dead yet? Is Alice dead yet? No, she just picked a different door. She's about to be dead. She's gonna die here, I think. Right. Pressure exchange chamber. Yeah, I think it's like after this. No, okay. You think he's a little Pikmin sprout? Then I can pick him up swinging around, throw him at a wall, and he'll fight the wall for me.
That's...
Stupid as hell,
Why would
right?
you do that?
Stupid as hell. I don't know why. We gotta go, girl. In all honesty, I was terrified. My choice is far from a foregone conclusion. Well, we should get back to the upper floor. Everybody else probably finished already. I bet they're waiting for us. I didn't wait for Clover's response. Also, if we kill Dio, there's like 800 more Dios or something out there. It's fine. And we should probably kill all those Dios, too. Oh my god, can I torment you all with something I've been tormenting my brother with for the past day? Let me think of the two thoughts. Okay, the two thoughts that occurred to me, and only two. I don't do too much thinking. I'm gonna forget it if they talk, so I'm trying to say it to myself alone. God damn, how many scenes of opening doors do we need? Hold on. I'm gonna have to hold you in tension. I'm sorry, I'm not doing this on purpose. As soon as we get dialogue... Girl! No dialogue through here? We're just silently walking through here? Oh, I guess I could pause, huh? Great.
An ambidex gate has been opened.
Okay. Let me tell you these two thoughts I had on my walk yesterday. I've been tormenting my brother with one of them. The first one is my posture's been so bad. It's been so bad. I'm not consistent with physical therapy. I really need to get back on it. Like, I wake up every day and I'm like, who the hell is that person looking at me in the mirror? I instantly try to straighten up and stuff, you know. And I was reading somewhere that like crawling is one of the activities you can do to build upper body strength and improve posture and stuff. No, I don't have prosopagnosia. That would be interesting though. I learned Genpo. Genpo doesn't have prosopagnosia, but one of Genpo's acquaintances, I think maybe an uncle, has prosopagnosia. It's quite interesting. So I was thinking about like crawling and stuff and how that might be an effective form of, yeah, obviously I should just go see a physical therapist to improve my posture, work on targeted things to improve my back and my posture, things like that. But that's just another thing to do. So I'm going to come up with hack-and-eye decisions like crawling around on the floor and doing physical therapy meant for my brother instead of for myself to improve my posture. We'll see if it works. And the other thing that I thought of, you have prosopagnosia and a lack of visual memory in general. That's interesting, Emma. When did you get diagnosed with that? That is a key point of the first Nonary game. There's a character who does have prosopagnosia, so he doesn't recognize one of the people that he tries to kill. Yeah, so I don't have prosopagnosia. So I was thinking about that crawling thing on the first half of my walk, which is about 3/4 of a mile, and then the second half was another 3/4 of a mile. The second thing I was thinking of is, what do you think Beyonce does for fun? I don't know anything about Beyonce. She's one of the most famous women in the world. What does she do for fun? Like, does Beyonce have fun? Does Beyonce play games? Does she garden? Does she play squash? Does she, like, do board games with the kids? What does Beyonce do for fun? She doesn't sing about things she does for fun, right? She doesn't have any songs that's just like, I mean, she's got songs about dancing. Maybe she dances for fun. What she do for fun? I play video games for fun. I love gardening for fun. I watch YouTube videos for fun. You know, with my brother, I'll hang out, watch MC3K. Play with my dog in the backyard for fun. You know. What does Beyonce do for fun? I'm probably gonna, if my brother hears me say that, he's gonna go insane because that question surprised the hell out of him. He almost spat out his water as he was drinking it. And then through the rest of the day, I was like, hey, thank you so much for unloading the dishwasher. And also, what do you think Beyonce does for fun? And he's like, stop asking me. You have to stop asking me what Beyonce does for fun. I'm sick of it. So I've just been hitting him with but really, what do you think Beyonce does for fun? And then he hit me with it this morning. I was like, hey, did you sleep well? He was like, yeah, but I couldn't help but wondering, what does Beyonce do for fun? And I'm like, that's our new family meme. So you can't conceptualize what people who don't play video games do all day, right? She swims around in her money like Scrooge McDuck? Maybe. Everyone else is fun for her? She's doing the backstroke in the pool of money? Maybe. So that's it now. Someone's got to know what Beyonce does for fun, though, right? One of the most famous women in the world, probably the most famous woman in the world, I think. And I don't know a thing about her. Not a thing. Nothing. Anyway, an Ambidex gate is open.
45 minutes.
Just think about that.
Until Ambidex
she likes sex, I guess.
Closes.
Good for her.
Sorry, I went ahead and cracked it open a bit early.
Because he's a bag of douche. In one of his hands was the moon key. He twirled it around like a veteran gambler, grinned, and slid it back in his pocket.
You don't mind, right? I figured you and Clover would get up here right away. Besides, I thought it'd be best to get this done soon before you lose your nerve.
Okay, I punch you.
I don't know about you. I'm really looking forward to the next round.
Erg. I glanced around the warehouse. Oh, good, Alice is alive. Alice and Kay were back. As was Fi. And of course, Clover. Where's Tenmyuji and the rest of them?
They're in the infirmary.
We carried Quark to one of the beds. Tenmyuji and Luna are looking after him.
I see. This is probably generated by a news bot, but here's this, you know. If you were a human, click on the similar color. This better not hack my computer, Manny. I can't lose it twice. Okay. Beyonce, a popular singer and actress, has shared her hobbies with British Vogue. This is last updated August 19th, 2024. She revealed that she has 80,000 bees at her house and they make hundreds of jars of honey a year. She loves making honey, painting, decorating, swimming, designing clothes, and stages. She writes children's books. Her favorite colors are gold and pink. She loves soul food. She saves money to ride roller coasters at Six Flags. Oh, she saved money to ride roller coasters at Six Flags as a kid. Okay. I was like, she's has to save money currently? What is Jay-Z doing with her money? She raises honeybees, apparently. Okay. In an interview with Vogue, she reveals she loves to play Nintendo and has a fondness for beekeeping, apparently. See, I don't know. Yeah, this is AI generated. This is an AI generated article. But it seems like the bee thing comes up a lot. Her fan base is known as the Beehive because it's like Beyonce. I'm gonna choose to believe it, but I kind of doubt that she plays Nintendo. I know she did it for that Nintendogs or like Rhythm Heaven or something. She was like playing a DS game back in the day. Do you all remember the commercial where Beyonce is playing a Nintendo DS? Maybe she really does. How? Oh my God, it's come full circle. And finally, I'm gatekeeping video games for Beyonce. What? Wow. Maybe I'm gatekeeping video games. I'm like, oh, just because she was in a commercial for Nintendo doesn't mean she likes video games. Damn. Look at me, I'm a hater. Anyway, she probably like plays video games and does beekeeping. Well, that really quickly answered the meme between my brother and I. Yeah, right, Beyonce, name every Kingdom Hearts plot point, right? Thank you, Autobuddha, for the 78 months. I appreciate you. I'm sorry none of the alerts are going off. I added them to OBS, but they're not working for some reason. You don't give a flying fuck about billionaire hobbies, and you did not vet that article off because all billionaires must die. I see. Honestly, Manny, I don't blame you for not vetting the article.
Well, it's hard to say.
It's also like, I really have a hard time imagining Beyonce being happy doing anything. You know? I have a hard time imagining Beyonce doing anything. You know?
He seems
strange.
to be sleeping soundly,
It
but beyond
feels
that,
like
there's
a
really
strange
no way to
space
know.
in my mind that's vacant. Do you like raising bees, Smee? No change then, huh?
So what was your room, Sigma?
A laboratory in which I found a cure.
Did it look like the kind of place where they'd be researching viruses and DNA and those kinds of things?
It sure did.
Yeah, it did.
Was there any of that Accelavir?
Yeah, there was. Let me choose. Let me choose. Let me choose. I'm gonna choose it. Might have flicked a Dio for a moment. Nope, nothing. Beside me, Clover bit her lip.
I see.
So how'd it go with you? You are a Smee keeper, which is a pun on beekeeper, but it doesn't have anything to do with it. Oh, okay. You were just the keeper of the Smees. I see. And Pine, yeah, I guess you either die here or live long enough to see yourself gatekeeping Beyonce from video games. Beyonce can play video games. It's just hard for me to imagine it, but I'm really happy for her playing video games and collecting honey. Good for her. You gotta do something to feed your soul, you know. Raising bees and play Fire with 3 houses. I wonder, oh my God, I would love to know what her favorite route is. What? Okay, never mind. I was gonna ask, what Fire Emblem route do you think Beyonce would like best? I think all three of them kind of fit her. Fi only shook her head. With the unison of movement that almost looked choreographed, Alice and Kay shrugged. That's weird. Maybe she plays Final Fantasy 14. So she could put 500 hours into Final with 3 houses, you know?
We've still got about 40 minutes left until voting ends.
I'm sure she rides a lot of private jets. Got a lot of time.
What are you gonna do?
I'm a little curious about that lab you found. I thought I might go take a peek at it.
Go, girl.
I'll show you the way then.
And then she can tell her secretly about the ativaxatine.
I think I'll go have a look at the room Alice K and Temioji found.
Okay, I'll shadow you.
Never know. Maybe you missed something. Perhaps there's some Excelavir hidden somewhere in there.
Gah, what a bastard.
And I shall take you there.
What about you two?
Hey, Kay, I'll give you $50 to beat the crap out of Dio for me.
Where are you going?
Well, I think I'm gonna start by heading over to the infirmary to see how Cork's
Then I will
doing.
too.
Glad that's settled.
Can I take a dairy pill with my cheesy rice casserole? I wonder. She nodded to Clover. They disappeared through the magenta door. Dio and Kay followed a few footsteps behind. Maybe I should take a dairy pill. Okay, then. I'm going to tell her if she asks if there was a Taxavir, I'm going to say yes. Guess we should be going too.
Show me that journal first.
Did I mention that we found a journal? Hold on. We didn't mention that we had a journal. So unless she saw the journal, she's reaching into the other timelines. You're always afraid of streaming because what if you had some cheese and then you got to bust ass? Get a mesh chair. That's all I'll say. Might I recommend a Herman Miller Aeron?
Dio told me about it.
Oh, did he?
He wouldn't tell me anything about the lab except that you found a journal with, his words, some sort of bullshit language.
I'm taking a dairy pill just in case.
He said you had it, so I was hoping I could take a look.
Okay, you sure he said that? I like your head pin, by the way, and your cool necklace. It looks like somebody made it for you. Yeah, 1 second. I dug the journal in my pocket and handed it to Fime. Norman Reedus says, ride with Norman Reedus appears on my bathroom door and a motorcycle revs loudly. That's me. She began to flip through the pages, her eyes quickly scanning each one. Robot behavior. You only have a wooden bar stool that was left out in your neighborhood. What was the name of that chair? What? You have a wooden stool that you're sitting on right now? There's no way. This is, well, the Herman Miller it's like an expensive thing. Don't get the actual Herman Miller. I got it off eBay secondhand, and it was a local thing, and we had to go pick it up. They're like a few $100s to me if you buy them new. I got mine secondhand. So I'd recommend one of them secondhand, or I think most chair companies make chairs like this anyway, with like back support stuff. Just don't get anything that's like, you know, all fake leather. I wouldn't advise those gaming chairs to have a straight back with the two stupid little pillows that move every time you move. Those are genuinely awful. I had one for a very short period of time and it sucked. It was really bad. It did not help me in the slightest. I went from like fake leather chair to one of those medieval torture devices shaped like a gamer chair to this one, and I haven't looked back yet. So look for something that's in the style of a Herman Miller, but you may not be able to get a Herman Miller straight up, but look on eBay. I bet in California, there are some folks selling them, and also the business markdown stores, you know, where they like buy in bulk and then they like load off whatever they don't need. They'll like sell it at a discount. Yeah, those chairs are very expensive. If you buy them new, I would recommend looking online, getting them secondhand. Also, like those markdown furniture places where they sell discount business furniture that's like overstock or something. Check those. Gamer and racer style office chairs are pure basura. They are.
This is Latin.
Oh. Really? We were looking at Latin and we were like, this has to be Portuguese. Latin, you mean you can read it?
Yeah, with time and a dictionary.
I mean, her name is Phi. Our name is Sigma, so I'm surprised we can't read it. One is closing in your city, as a matter of fact. Check it out, Smee. Check it out. They might have some deals. Even if you can't get a Herman Miller or something like that. I'm not sponsored by them, by the way. I just really like my chair and I don't ever want to change it. Oh, they're Greek letters. We're just going to wait for that moment to pass. Let's go back to talking about farting. That's my that's my expertise. You can't get a Herman Miller. Go to one of those discount office chair stores, and go sit in a bunch of those chairs. Don't be farting in them though. They don't like that when you do that. But just try out the chairs. I highly recommend it. They have a bunch of chairs just like this. They may not be the exact design, but they're pretty good. Okay, she said she can understand Latin with time in a dictionary. Okay. So in other words, no.
Pardon me for not being able to translate a dead language on the fly.
Does it say Memento Mori in here? How will you know if you have proper ventilation? I asked the service representative to step out of the room, and they get a whoopee cushion and test it out.
This looks like some kind of research log.
Not to be confused with Sengoku Basura, which is a solid Capcom Musou game series. Didn't know.
It's not going to be some sort of, I took the dog for a walk today. It was nice kind of stuff.
Why would anybody write that down?
I can understand a little of it, mostly conjunctions and things like that. But most of these words I've never even seen before.
Okay. Vi started to leaf through the book again as she spoke. Then suddenly she stopped.
Wait, I can read this one. Page 216.
Okay.
Research notes. It looks like a personal entry.
And it says, I took the dog for a walk today. It was nice.
Don't rush me.
She is so touchy. I don't understand.
This is gonna take a minute.
Okay. I mean, we got like 50 minutes or so. Hi, Tilly. I'm sorry none of the alerts are going off. Bum, 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 bum. Thanks for rating. I appreciate it, Tilly. I'm back to using my streaming PC to stream. I think I've went the last week or two without having my streaming PC functional because my M2 SATA stuff died, which is where most of the information I have is. But that's fine. I can still stream. So, yay. Thank you for joining me. How is About Fishing? It's a horror game, isn't it? You're gonna eat a bunch of salsa molcajeteada and just gas out. What's going on in that one? What is salsa molcajeteada? I know, right? Terrible time to get a replacement. Anything for any computers, right? Evil Bastard, you played all the Zero Escape games. This is my second. I played 999 before. This one's very interesting, I gotta say. I'm loving it. Hey, Hatax, good to see you too. Evil Bastard, welcome in, everybody. Did you cook anything today? Oh, it's a salsa that's made in the bowl that you can make salsa in, the molcajete. Okay.
Interesting. All right, I think I got it.
We're translating some Latin research notes. Fishing horror is an interesting genre. I've seen several games within that genre that are really cool. I think Will played one that was kind of like a Dreamcast game inspired. It was very cool.
It looks like they're talking about Radical-6.
In Latin. If y'all don't know about this game, this is a puzzle pervert's dream. There's so many puzzles. There's anime. There's murder. There's a global pandemic. You know, everything you need for a good puzzle game. You finished Mold Cleaner. It's a cute game and made cold soup with briskets Korean style called Bibim Nyangmyeon. Okay. It's a little spicy with the buckwheat noodles. Delicious. That sounds especially refreshing to have with a cold soup, right? And you finished up Mold Cleaner. Interesting. I don't think I've heard of Mold Cleaner before. You know what I'm playing that is horror adjacent is Forbidden Solitaire. I'll be playing some of that either tomorrow or Thursday. Gotta figure out my schedule now that I can actually capture my PS5 and my Switch. Anime and murder is a tired combo at this point. Just saying, yeah, it's not unexpected. Certainly not in this franchise.
Let me read it to you. Keep in mind I'm paraphrasing.
You play as a cute little sushi guy cleaning the house, kind of like Power Washing Sim, but more gamey. And it's about cleaning up molds? And you're a little sushi? That sounds wild. When the body is infected with Radical-6, the processing speed of the brain is reduced. If this tells us that you become very stabby, then we know. House is a disaster. Oh, God. Tilly, there's a bathroom in my house that we haven't accessed in about 25 years because my dad put a giant, solid black cabinet in front of it. And there's a smell that's coming from it. A smell that smells like something or many somethings have crawled in there and died. And it has those glass block windows, and the mortar around them started failing a few years ago. So there's horrors in there. I'm pretty sure that's also where some of the water that gets into the basement is coming from. So we've got some horrors awaiting us. That's something I did this weekend. I was trying to remember what the hell I did this weekend. I worked in the basement with my brother for 2 hours on Sunday. Sorting through the stuff on the shelves there. And then on Monday, I was working for 2 to 3 hours, maybe even 4 hours in the basement with my mom, going through the things that we sorted, deciding what we can donate so we can get the stuff off the shelves so I can move the shelves so I can get to that horrific basement. There might be a pond in there. Yeah, I don't know if there's like a shower or a toilet or a sink or anything in there. I'm hoping it's just not a body. That's all I want. Yeah, the family lore is going to change. I'm gonna need an actual real life respirator before I open that door. And I think I might be closing the door very quickly. Girl, I'm so scared there's gonna be bugs and mice pouring out of it. So anyway, you got to preview that by playing that game. Hopefully nothing's been leaking in there for 20 years. God, I pray. Imagine my dad had a brother I didn't know about. Yeah, the trinket bracelet my aunt gave me that was my grandma's just like, who's Nelson? It's like, you know, there's this aunt, this aunt, this aunt, this aunt, my dad, and then Nelson? Who? He's been sealed in the basement this whole time. If we assume the brain currently operates at a 1-to-1 basis with regards to time, Radical-6 reduces this to 1 to square root of 1/6, or approximately 1 to 0.408. Oh, okay, so we have Radical-6 too. Remember that one timeline in which we got to the security room? I can't remember if that was this one. I think it was like this one. Oh yeah, it was this one. We got in the security room and the world went really slowly. I mean, it explains why there's so much stuff down there. They had to give him a living area. Oh, so what if he's a painfully thin man that slips between the cracks of the basement and eats his fetid creatures in there or something? He's a 2-dimensional man. You've heard of Pandora's box. I'm about to unleash Radical-6 upon the world if I open up this bathroom. I'm kind of scared, honestly. Yeah, there's a 2-dimensional man living in there. I like that idea more than roaches. This means that for every second that passes outside, the patient feels that only 0.4 seconds have passed inside. Therefore, when 1 second has passed inside, approximately 2.4 seconds, or the square root of 6 seconds, have passed outside. Oh, that's why it's called Radical-6. Okay. It's about the processing power. We get it now. Okay. In other words, when 10 seconds pass in the real world, a patient infected with Radical-6 would feel as if only 4 seconds have passed. Would that explain why Quark was like so... I don't know if that explains why... We definitely have Radical-6. Quark, I don't know if he has it. I know Luna said that he has it, but he was just acting frenzied. Maybe he was moving really fast? You know, in Mario's RPG... I'm sorry, I said Mario's RPG. In Mario RPG... you know, his RPG that he does? In Mario RPG in Booster's Tower where you turn pixelated for a minute. That's what happened to my dad's brother, yeah. Mario's RPG. I want to remind you, I just got back on my full medication supply as of 3 o'clock today. It's me, my Mario RPG. Mario's RPG is the plural of RPG. Yeah. You're expecting one of these guys to pop out when I open the bathroom? This better not be a GIF. I'll be mad. Oh, damn. I thought it was going to be a Dead Space creature. Yeah, it's going to be Silent Hill in my basement for sure. The smell is increasing, which is unfortunate. The smell occurrence is happening more and more. The dead thing smell. So it's like, we really got to get working. And I think I was supposed to probably turn my HVAC system off before doing this, but I did remove the door to the furnace. I think I didn't even have my hair up. I removed the door to the HVAC system and looked inside it, and there's nothing going on. But a lot of warnings, like, definitely don't touch this. So I didn't touch the things. But I did not see any dead bodies. No little mice or whatever inside the HVAC system. They told me when I had called them last week, they're like, check to make sure something hasn't crawled into where the filter goes because it's right up against the ground. Make sure something hasn't died in there. I was giving a good look around. Yeah. Listen to me. I got to find out where the smell's coming from. And then it's emanating from the bathroom for sure. Don't touch things without protection. All right. Wild ass sentient slime mold. Tell her to shut the door. It's going to be the slime creature from Inscription probably. Hopefully a raccoon didn't get in through the wall. Oof. I don't know. We've had raccoons in the house before. They lived in the attic. I don't remember any smell emanating from the attic. It might have happened though. I was a kid at the time. The attic is right behind here. Right behind you is the attic. So, fight Master Barth from Earthbound. And then get infected with Radical-6. That's why the virus has been termed Radical-6. Radical is another term for what is also known as the root operation. Function inverse to the taking of a power. In a less mathematical sense, it can also be used to refer to something that is the extreme or severe. Girl, this is not somebody's notes that they're writing to themselves in Latin. Somebody is not writing this to themselves in Latin in their research diary. This is so ridiculous. This is just the author being like, so remember how we were doing like root 6 or root 9 or whatever? You know, root is also radical and blah, 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 blah. And what if it made you slow but also fast? If it's safe to do so, burn some coffee grounds and an incense burner next to the door. Interesting. Could neutralize the smell. I don't think it'd be safe to have an open flame in the basement. I don't think it would be safe. I'm just a little concerned about gas stuff since the gas company has dug up my front lawn 3 or 4 times now. Remember how the gas company keeps digging up my front lawn because they're searching for like the marker from Dead Space in there? Yeah. Won't help with the mold, but it will help with the dead stuff smell. That could be interesting, but I'm afraid of having an open flame in the basement, you know? Do I have yo-yos and a baseball bat? I might still have my baseball bat. I don't know if I donated it. I still have my katana. I thought for sure I donated that. And a neighbor girl who can help me. I do have a dog that can help. So there's that. That's my first party member. Who's infected with Radical-6? Oh, by the way, I'm sorry, Tilly. First of all, everyone should follow Tilly. Tilly's a fantastic variety broadcaster who's been around at least as long as I've been around. Been doing this whole streaming thing. Which is, like, kudos in and of itself. But makes incredible food, plays lots of great games, is into the indie stuff, does some great musical performances as well. It's a good idea to have a gas detector. I actually did have a little handheld one. Tested it upstairs because I was like, is there a gas leak in the basement? No, sadly, it isn't. And we've had the gas electric company come out to test for it as well. And there was nothing in the basement too. So Tilly's fantastic, plays a bunch of great games, makes a lot of amazing inventive food. You'll get great recipe ideas from Tilly. Please do follow Tilly. And also Tilly, if you have to take a break and like go de-stress and de-stream, I totally understand. Get some kills, scrubbing bubbles, mold armor. I've never heard of mold armor before. And a flamethrower. Okay, flamethrower sounds good. Emphasis on the flamethrower, right? Those infected by Radical-6 eventually develop a powerful urge to commit suicide. Oh, that is something that does come up in this game. So I will mention that this is a trigger warning for folks. They will be discussing suicide in this game. And one character has already tried to take their life. Damn, so maybe that really is what happened. Maybe that happened to Alice. Maybe she was infected and she got sick first. Thank you for following, Tilly. There you go. Tilly's such a great streamer. You gotta join the Lobster gang. The Lobster squad. Get your claws ready. Okay. The exact cause of this is unclear, although there is, as of yet, no direct link between these urges and the reduction of the mental processing speed. Many believe that they are not unrelated. Those infected with Radical-6 perceive the world to be moving at a fever pitch, as if it were a video cassette being fast-forwarded. So we really got hit with it back in the security room. Hi, Beachy. My computer is back for the most part. I still got to retrieve the data, but so far, so good. Okay, also, I'm sitting back, so I think I'm going to zoom in like this, so I don't have to, like, do anything else. You're a crab boy. There you go. For instance, although the patient believes that only 10 seconds have passed, in fact, 24.5 seconds have passed. Given the increased speed of input, maintaining the ability to observe and reason would become a Herculean task. One theory holds that the disparity in time perception causes the brain to be flooded with massive amounts of information. Unable to keep up, it begins to fail. Whatever the cause, the infected invariably attempt to take their own lives, which is arguably the most terrifying aspect of this virus. That's why everyone died out. Not because the disease killed them. That's wild. Research suggests that a targeted antiviral could kill or at least disable Radical-6, but we have been unable to develop one, which is interesting because we found one. We found atorvastatin. That's not it. That's my mom's, like, heart meds or whatever. How have you been, by the way, Michi? Did you have a good weekend? So we got the atorvastatin. I'm wondering, though, not to doubt everything in this game, but what are the chances that there is no disease and it's just sort of like the idea of something that... No, because we didn't know about the disease when we had the... We vaguely knew about Radical-6, but not about its side effects, so it couldn't be like a placebo effect or whatever that caused us to do it. It's probably real. I was going to say maybe it doesn't exist, but the idea of it makes people freaked out. Mold armor is probably all you'll need, along with some PPE to take care of the bathroom. Make sure you're ready to see and smell some gross stuff. I'm just afraid that there might be, like, something living in there. Like a critter. Or multiple critters or bugs, you know? Yeah, we only learned about Radical-6 after we showed up here, right? Is it like a mind virus? I mean, it's gotta be a mind virus, right? Something that spreads informationally? Although they have compressed the pressure here. Oh, interesting. Okay, fascinating. Guarantee there's gonna be bugs in there. Oof. I'm scared. I do not want to see bugs in there. I'm really scared. Ooh. Hi, hello. I've been working. I'm now settled in at work. You feel like absolute ass. You're being very tough and brave. Hell yeah, Jempo. Good for you being brave. I'm proud of you. You're crushing it. I'm sorry I'm also covering most of this text. It seems our best hope now is to harvest antibodies from someone with a natural immunity to the virus. Thus far, however, we have been unable to locate a suitable subject, so I've continued my efforts to discover an alternative means of treatment. Given my current rate of progress, I predict that I will have a workable treatment within a decade or two. It's my fervent hope that humanity will be able to survive that long. The bodies of those dead from suicide are piled up along the road leading into and out of town. The area reeks with the stench of decay. Oh my god, it's my basement. And the sky is full of the constant buzzing of flies. At times, their swarms are so thick. So she's reading this in Latin. At times, the swarms are so thick that when one passes it, it feels as if a cloud has gone over the sun. Every day I see more crows and rats everywhere feeding on the dead. Ironically, the only healthy-looking creatures are the stray cats who have grown fat on plentiful rodent diets. Few humans who have survived the outbreak have been locked away by the government in underground shelters. What did you find, Pastel? Give me a second. Ah, you were trying to get me to use my psychic power. Where is your collage knife cap? Definitely put a little tape on it. Yeah, if it's clear. A little red tape. She's like, I'm paraphrasing, and then reads the textbook. Being brave was a mistake. You have papers to grade, which you don't mind, but the topic is, are foreigners in Japan good or bad? Which, as a foreigner living in Japan, is a sensitive subject. Whoa! Oh no, Genpo! Oh god. That's rough. Oof. I don't know how many people were saved, but I fear only a handful. Maybe 9 of them. Their survival is the only hope that remains for the human race. Oh Lord, please, let their future be a bright one. Okay, so we're all infected with Radical-6. Whoa, that's a lot of info. And we know what the virus does to you, though. If you get infected, your brain slows down by the root of 1/6. That's like, what, 40%? Oh, I see, I see. Should Japan accept more foreign nurses and care workers? But the people who say no, you can imagine the stuff they say. Back when I was on Twitter, I would follow all kinds of accounts, mostly folks who were doing like Fire Emblem fan art, because I was like, hell yeah, beam a whole bunch of Fire Emblem into my brain right now. I don't know how I was following this one person, but all of their posts were just in Japanese. And I learned over time they were like massively anti-immigrant, particularly immigrants from Africa coming to Japan. And yeah, I was like, oh, unfollow that immediately. It was weird behavior. It was super weird. And they were getting into arguments all the time. I was like, what the hell happened? You have gone out of your minds. Do you think when Scott Stapp made the song One Last Breath with Creed, did he know he was making the greatest song of all time, Ganbare Goose? I don't know if I've heard that song. Is it the greatest song of all time? Fascinating. I might have to listen to this. For the most part, you're not the kind of foreigner they're worried about, but that's not a comfort. And it's a very conditional privilege. Exactly. Yeah. It's the same xenophobic stuff that we face here in the U.S., right, Genpo? You know, just like targeted at a different population. You've heard that Japan is generally quite right-wing when it comes to immigration, particularly the older generation. Interesting.
That isn't the important part.
Oh, did I miss a text part? If you get infected... Oh, okay, so it's down by 40%.
Those infected by Radical-6...
By the way, mentions of suicide in this game.
To commit suicide.
And also, one person at least attempts. But we stop them. But that can be triggering to folks. So if you're joining us right now, and you did not know this may not be the game to watch. Tomorrow, I'll probably be playing Forbidden Solitaire or Dispatch. So you can always come back and watch that. But there's folks who have developed this disease who try to end their life in this game. One of them might have done it. One of them might have accomplished that, unfortunately. Accomplish isn't the right verb. I don't know the right verb, but one of them might have done it. Thank you so much for the 90 months, Lurky. Completed that. Thank you, thank you. Committed. Certainly, yeah. Thank you, Lurky, for the 90 years. It's been too long. Thanks for the 90 months. I appreciate it, Lurky. If you'd like me to pull a card to celebrate your resub, you let me know. Obviously, Genpo says it's easier to be a white American than a black person, let alone from developing countries. The second you step out of line, it's still immediate xenophobia. Wow. Oh, good luck reading those essays, Genpo. Good luck. Also, those of you who aren't subscribed, there's an ad coming up in about 10 seconds. Just had to address all the other things first, and then I can tell you, watch out. It'll be 1 minute and 30 seconds. You'll be back soon. Yeah, you're right. That would explain why Cork was, well, trying to kill himself.
There are 2 other things in here that worry me.
And Manny, thank you for gifting that sub to Centauri. That's so kind of you. Hey, how about that? Thank you so much, Manny. Japanese politics don't map neatly onto American left-right sensibilities. The government is not representative of public opinion, but they are still very much following the global rise in fascist beliefs. Ugh, God. When is the... I pray someday it comes to an end. Thanks, Lurky. Let me drink some water. Is that how you're celebrating? Well, I keep grabbing the wrong mouse. Is that how you're celebrating the 90 months? It's just me drinking water. That's fine, too.
First, the part about how they haven't managed to develop a treatment for it yet.
Oh, I wonder if we're getting this info so that Mr. Man, Dio, actually doesn't have anything to blackmail us with.
What do you make of that?
What am I supposed to make of it? Maybe they just hadn't found one when this journal was written. But here's the thing. Wait, we know that there's a drug called Axlavir from Luna, don't we? But the information that Zero has given us is that there is no cure. Enjoy the Taki Bee.
Exactly. But in the journal it says it might take 20 years to make something like that.
Hold on a second. I'm getting confused. When was this even written?
December 29th. No year.
Probably 2028, I would imagine. Oh, the medical examination machine mentioned Axlavir. Okay. And I'm assuming that the old person who made K was working on the Axlavir cure and had to kill that woman in order to get it or something. Immigration and foragers in general are like the most likely topic for Japanese people to be unpleasant about, is despite their population decline as a really aging society leading to a situation where they need immigration or the society is going to collapse. A lot of people seem to be the let's stick our heads in the sand camp rather than the, accepting immigrants in, which, as you were saying, is like they're afraid of anyone who's black or brown coming in. I hope that this generation of kids that you're teaching, Genpo, will have like positive responses. One can hope. At least some folks are reasonable. Haven't been indoctrinated. You've been digging the mini taco salad. You miss eating taco salads from Carl Jr.'s, aka Hardee's. Wait, I said Carl Jr.'s. It's Carl's Jr. Interesting. Hardee's. Taco salad. I'm not a big fan of taco salad because sometimes the taco beef has that hard gristle in it, and it's like, ooh, surprise! You're supposed to be crunching down on lettuce. It's like, oh, ow,
Yeah, probably not. Anyway, moving on
from the fact that we've been in like cryostasis for 20 years or something.
The second concern
minimum
I have is about the underground shelters it mentions,
which is like this facility.
The newspaper article said something about quarantining people too. After we read it, we all thought the same thing.
I want to believe that this music plays also when I ask my brother, what do you think Beyonce does for fun? Dun, 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 dun.
What if this was one of those quarantine facilities?
Probably.
But this journal seems to suggest the opposite.
No, it's a research facility. There's a whole lab for making the thing.
The outbreak have been locked away by the government in underground shelters.
Yeah, it's not like this place might be one of those underground shelters. Yeah, this is not a facility that's quarantining the folks. The folks that are dying on the street. This article says it'll take Beyonce 20 years to develop a hobby. Bum, 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 bum. Which would mean we're all supposed to be uninfected. We would have been thrown out of here to keep us safe.
Yeah, I mean, there's no way to say for sure at this point, but it seems possible.
Except that Quark now is sick and Alice is definitely sick and we got it too. But Quark's been infected, right?
Maybe the virus got in somehow.
You know who I bet brought it in? Dio. Because he was not supposed to be a part of this game. Well, he was, because the AI recognizes him. he fesses up to killing the old woman in one of the endings, but I still think that Luna is a good contender for killer, you know? That would be bad.
Think about it for a minute. If this is one of those shelters, a lot of things start to make sense.
This woman is always like, hey, stop jumping to conclusions. Just because you have 10 pieces of information that confirm your hypothesis doesn't mean it's true. And now she's like, imagine based on one thing that we're definitely here.
Maybe we've been here for a long time.
Yeah, and cold storage.
Maybe they put us to sleep somehow. Made us sleep for years, maybe even decades.
That's what I was saying.
While we were sleeping, the pandemic that the newspaper article talked about happened. And whoever had this journal made this entry.
But why? But also, why would somebody kidnap a bunch of people right, like this specific group of people, before a pandemic breaks out? Why is Tenmyoji there? If he's the guy that was like, remember the recording? Hey, KB Garcia, good to see you. How you doing today? There was a recording of like a fake Mars, a test Mars mission, and they're like, oh man, everybody there, like most of the people there died, and the woman that had survived it was like, I didn't just kill these 6 people, I basically killed all 6 billion people on Earth. Garden's doing great. It's soaking up a lot of rain today, KB Garcia. Yesterday I finally moved some plants around in the yard to where I think their final location is going to be. Mom acquires plants, and then we don't know where to put them because the garden's really full. They took fried chicken off of your menu over here on the West Coast. Now it's a fake birria thing. You got a black bean version of it, and it was a bad idea. I can't imagine how that would work. A black bean version of birria, because you have to dip it in like stuff, don't you? Wow. That would break apart, wouldn't it? And then once the antiviral treatment was finished, they woke us up?
Right. It's all just speculation, but...
This woman, I need to write down every time she talks about don't speculate this, don't speculate that. No, that doesn't make sense. I mean, it seems like a plausible scenario, but we were all captured before the pandemic started, right? And how would they have put us to sleep for that long? How would they have known to do that? Most importantly, why the hell are we playing the non-re game at this point if this place is to save us? Throwing a bunch of people into a game that might kill them is a pretty weird way to protect them from a pandemic. Well, the non-re game killed a bunch of people who deserved to die in the first time, so... I think this game, you know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking this game, here's another one of my crackpot theories. Maybe this game is supposed to get us to develop the real vaccination, you know? Maybe by accessing the morphogenetic fields, we're gonna figure out how to save humanity. And it's only us, people that are like very morphogenetically talented. Dot, 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 dot.
Yeah, you're right.
See? Haha, touche, woman. Your idea was wrong.
We don't have enough information to make any real conclusions.
Yeah, a waste of potential uninfected people and research subjects, right? Yeah.
I think we should see if we can find anything else.
The red liquid was on the onions? It didn't have a dipping sauce? But wait. It didn't have a dipping sauce? I thought that's what birria is. And the dipping sauce consommé was beef-based anyway? Why would they offer a non-beef option and then give you a sauce that's beef? That's weird. Fi had barely finished speaking before she took off for the magenta door. Hey, weren't you coming to the infirmary with me?
I've changed my mind. You can tell me about Quark later.
She's gonna go find a dead body. That's interesting, though. I mean, maybe I'm wrong. I might be wrong about birria, but I think it's that like stewed beef you dip into the stuff, you know. She was gone. Man, I led a long, tired sigh and started off towards the infirmary to go not watch Alice stab herself. There's that knockout gun. How's he doing?
Seems to be stable, as far as I can tell.
Still sleeping.
I see. Mind if I have a look?
Please, go ahead.
Should we tell these two about... Oh, is this the one? Is this the one where he's gonna tell us that it's his fault? Do we even have the little chip thing? Do I got the chip? Into the CDs. CDs nuts. Okay, sorry. No, I think we get the chip from this one. I think we get the chip in the other route. That has the intel on it. Wait! I think we can solve this ending, potentially. Ooh, let's get an ending here, then we'll jump over to that one. That's curious, though. We'll at least get to, like, the AB game or whatever's next. I made my way around the partition. Another Beyonce reference. To the side of Quark's bed. The journal and the thing Fi and I had talked about would definitely need to be addressed. But for the moment, the AB game was what I needed to coordinate. I think you could tell these people about the Latin journal. Yes, why not, Michi? Oh, it's fajita-style tacos. Still kind of gross. Yeah, sounds strange. They're concentrating on the AB game when I could tell him what's exactly wrong with this boy. Lives were at stake. Mine and Quark's. The book. Those infected by Radical-6 will eventually develop a powerful urge to commit suicide. He had tried to cut himself open. If the journal was telling the truth, then as soon as the anesthetic wore off, Quark would go insane again. What if we weren't able to restrain him a second time? Maybe he'd go to the infirmary and hide somewhere else. Or on the other hand, it wasn't like we can keep anesthetizing him forever. There was only one way to save Quark, and it was with Axelavir. Which it sounds like it accelerates you, which would probably bring your processing speed up, hopefully by the square root of a sixth or something. Unfortunately, Dio had stolen it. Again, they repeat this stuff in case you were playing this game on your way to your divorce lawyer's office and had to like lock in for a little bit, and then you got back and you're like, all right, I'm ready. We got these papers signed. I'm a free person, and also I'm gonna save Quark's life. Interesting. They're very puffy. There's so many layers to this. There's a lot of chunks of onion in that too. Interesting. Unfortunately, Dio had stolen it. We had to vote ally, but if I did, there's an excellent chance I would die. The question is what to do. Sacrifice myself to save Quark? Keep quiet about the danger he was in to save myself. It was so faint I almost didn't hear it.
Grandpa.
Grandpa. On the DS, you could save in any place. I think you can also do that here too. Yeah. Meatloaf and mashed potato sounds good, Emily.
Grandpa.
He's gonna try to kill us. He's got to. He shifted a little and fell silent again. It was enough, though. What on earth had I been thinking? How could I have even considered letting a child die in my place? Suddenly, my cheeks felt hot with embarrassment and disgust. That I considered letting Quark die even for a minute was pathetic. There's only one choice. There had only ever been one choice. There's no way I was going to let Quark die. My hands tightened into fists as I looked down at him. Any uncertainty I had felt before was gone. I knew what I had to do. Definitely vote betray.
10 minutes remain.
Does he have 7 points? How many points does Dio have? I think he like, cause you get 0 points. That's right. If you both go betray, that's right.
All players, please, and if no
it's
vote,
2 of you both ally.
Looks like it's almost time.
All right,
You two should
Temuji.
head back.
What about you?
Not going. I'm worried about Quark.
But you're a solo. If you don't vote...
It'll go for ally.
I'll automatically ally. I know. I heard the voice on the intercom just like you.
What are you gonna do if Kay and Alice vote betray?
Nothing, I suppose. Just means I lost that round. I'd just be voting ally anyway.
Okay, Temuji has 6 points. If he went betray and they went ally, he'd have 9 so he could leave. But he's probably gonna go ally.
You know who my opponents are, right?
Kay and Alice.
Alice only had 1 BP left. If I picked betray and they chose ally, I'd kill her.
Got a lot
I'm
of
not
pasta.
so desperate
Nice.
to escape that I'm gonna kill someone for it.
Really? I think on a different timeline you do.
And even if I was, I can't leave Quark behind.
Okay. How many BP does Quark have?
You see? Doesn't matter if I go into the AB room or not.
Okay.
My vote's the same either way.
You got it, buddy. Tenmyoji's mind was made up. Trying to persuade him to leave would have been pointless. That's true. I think you're right about this, Centauri. No one has died yet from being betrayed. It's just been a threat, hasn't it? All right, take care of Corkies.
Of course. You worry about yourself.
Let's go. Luna and I headed out of the infirmary, leaving Tenmyoji and Quark behind. Someone might have been penalized, like Clover and Tenmyoji might have been penalized by not voting appropriately in one of the endings we got where they were chained to the sink together. He did once send Quark out, which is like killing everybody, right? Yeah. Because Quark was unconscious and, as we know now, had a stabbing himself disease. So we got to the warehouse, we found everyone else waiting for us. 3 different pastas. Wow. Well, not quite everybody. One other person was missing. Oh, thank God it's not Alice. Hey, where's Dio? I hope he got it.
Take a look at the doors.
Oh, was he already voting? They're all closed. When we came here before, the one on the far right was open.
And that would mean...
that he went in, I guess.
Exactly.
That bastard. He probably would have been worried I might try and take the Elixavir from him by force, so he hid himself in the AB room. What a coward. I made up my mind to choose Ally no matter what, but part of me had still considered trying to jump Dio if he dropped his guard. Now I made sure I didn't have the chance to try.
Where's Tenmyoji?
Oh,
Luna explained Tenmyoji's choice. I wish we could punch Dio. I want to punch that man so bad. We should have hit his head with that rock on the moon or wherever the hell we were.
Well, I guess that means I don't have to worry about him picking Betray.
right. What will you guys be choosing then?
Remember out in space or wherever the hell we were? We should have beat him to death with that rock.
Ally, of course.
Because my BP is 6, I assume.
If we choose Betray, he'd be up to 9.
Yes. As long as Tenmyoji votes Ally, I can't choose Betray.
Because Kay would get out.
If I do, Kay's BP will go up to 9.
But what if he forces you?
Don't like that. 63 is a cool number. It's a pretty good number. A cool multiple of 3, which is not very common. Very true, Harmless. Thank you for the 63 months and the tier 3 sub. I'm sorry that the alerts aren't going off. I'm trying to fix things here. We're working on it. But I appreciate you, Harmless. Would you like me to pull anything to celebrate your resub? That was a terrifying sound.
You needn't worry. I would never do something so crass.
Really?
Of course.
Everything you're doing right now makes me think you're absolutely going to make her vote Betray.
Excuse me?
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I would love to know the word of the day.
Alice can vote by herself. Then we don't have anything to worry about, right?
Get his ass.
Well, I apologize, but I'm afraid I can't agree to that.
You gonna coerce this woman?
Why not?
I just can't. Shall we go, Alice?
Hey, hold on a minute there.
Kay continued briskly towards the AB room as if he was simply hadn't heard Phi. Alice scrambled to follow him, perhaps concerned he would lock her out. Get in and hit Ally as fast as you can. Only seconds later, they disappeared into the third room from the left.
I hope Alice is going to be okay.
I hope she... Yo, what if Kay is the only person currently protected against the stabbing yourself disease? What if he's a vector of contamination or something? Vinolent, meaning adjective, drunken with wine, given to drinking wine to excess. From Latin Vinolentus full or drunk with wine from Venum wine, Uland full of. Earliest documented use, 1384. If a temulant person is prone to staggering, a vinolent person is prone to whining. It's a perfect adjective to describe someone who has made a few poor, P-O-U-R, decisions. Very nice. I like that. Vinolent. Excellent word of the day, Harmless.
Well, there's nothing we can do now. If Kay told the truth, she'll be fine.
Yeesh.
5 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
First I've heard of that one too.
Come on, Luna.
Right.
Voting time. All right, Clover, time for us to go.
Oh, okay.
You're whiskalent, is that so?
Right behind you.
I sighed to myself and headed towards the leftmost AB room. Dio's gonna escape, right? If he gets the points. And I'm gonna get punished. I mean, we're gonna do it like he asks. Because I'd love to see what happens.
What are you gonna do?
Your first physical therapy session was today. Surprise them with your range of motion. Said you should have full range of motion in a month and get your strength back from there. Yes, Harmless. I am so sorry this has happened in the first place from the bike accident. I truly, truly hope that you will recover very quickly. I'm thrilled that your range of motion is projected to be improving within a month. I don't have a choice, do I, says Sigma. There's only one thing I can do. I'm going to choose ally.
You can't. You'll die.
You'll die. Well, you never know. Just because Dio told us to ally doesn't necessarily mean he's going to pick betray.
Do you really think a jerk like that is going to choose ally if he doesn't have to? No. No way. He's got 6 BP right now.
Damn, so he's going to win. Kay potentially could win. I can't remember who else would win if they choose betray as well.
If he picks betray, then he'll have 9 points.
And I'll be dead. What about you? You got 6 BP too, right? If Dio chooses ally and we choose betray, you'd have 9 BP.
What? No, that's not... I didn't even realize that until you brought it up.
I genuinely believe her here. Even though in the other ending, she's doing it on purpose.
I'm just trying to tell you that Dio is going to pick betray. That's who he is.
And I'm trying to tell you that I made up my mind. That's who I am. The only choice is ally. It's the only chance we have to get the medicine back.
That's why Dio called you an IG. What makes you think he's going to give us the Accelavir, even if you do what he says?
You had play practice today? Are you in a play, Emily? Maybe he won't, but I can guarantee he'll destroy it if I pick betray. That's who he is.
Fine. If you aren't gonna listen to me,
oh, she's gonna force the vote?
I don't have a choice. I'll be pushing that button.
Huh? Before I realized what was going on, Clover ducked past me and ran towards the voting machine. No! Stop! I snatched her by the arm and hauled backwards with my strength. Damn, I just threw that woman?
Ow!
Sorry, guess that was a little too hard on... Damn, I'm just throwing women around? You're gonna do Snow White. How fun, Emily.
Hey, what do you think you're doing? You can't just throw a girl around like that.
Well, you're the one who tried to trick me.
But you're gonna die. Dio's going to kill you. You can't do this.
Why do you care about me?
I don't want you to die.
You're gonna have to watch me die in this booth, lady.
10 seconds.
I always do this thing. Thanks. It means a lot to hear you say that, Clover. I gave her my best reassuring nod and turned to face the polling machine.
3, 2.
This is what voting feels like right now, honestly. This is really what voting feels like. Thanks. It means a lot to hear you say that. Anyway, I'm going to vote to have somebody destroy my entire life and take away all my rights. Last time they were in a booth together, she did just, she was like, make sure you vote betray. And I'll do anything you want. And then she ditched us. So.
Results.
I hope this kills us. I want to see us die.
In the warehouse.
I hope it injects us with the poisons.
Thank you for your participation. Ambidex gates.
Okay, open the gates. Thank you. I would like to see you. I got an itchy nose, y'all. It's driving me crazy. Clover and I stepped out of the AB room. Well, been nice knowing you. For several long moments, we stared at one another. Words weren't necessary. Everything she could have tried to tell me, I could already see in her eyes. Let's go. I turned and headed towards the results screen. I have Radical-6. That's why I'm trying to get into this bathroom in my basement. It's the death drive.
Sigma.
I heard her behind me, her voice barely louder than a whisper. The choice was already made. I stood up straight and kept walking. Hey, Bossy Donut, how you doing today? I want to know if Kay betrayed. Yep. So Dio and Kay are getting out together in this ending. And I'm dead. Presumably. I may not even see what happens with this to get out. He betrayed. Evil, evil robot man. And do you think he threatened Alice? Because also, after this vote in all the other timelines, Alice dies.
Results from... Please check your...
Alice is found dead, either stabbed or potentially having stabbed herself.
Points.
It just depends on if it's the knife that Dio has or if it's the scalpel that she, I assume, finds. -1.
What?
Sigma's BP is...
Negative.
Oh, negative. You think Cave marked Alice with a butter knife? You think? Suddenly, all eyes were on me. I felt their weight, but I stood my ground. I'm going to be like, I'm so tough. Foaming at the mouth as the poison courses through my veins. Like, I'm so tough. Just dead. I took a deep breath and closed my eyes. I didn't have to wait long. There was a sharp, quick pain in my wrist, barely even noticeable. Couldn't feel anything flowing to my veins, but I knew it was there. First would be the anesthetic soprol. I blinked and my vision started to blur. When I tried to think, it felt like my mind had been stuffed with cotton. My legs began to wobble, and they gave out entirely as I crumpled to the floor.
Sigma! Sigma! Hang on! Hey! Sigma!
Girl, you know what happened. We died.
Get up!
Sigma.
Get up. What are you talking about?
Oh no!
I hope we hear Dio laugh and then break the vial.
Oh no, oh no, oh no.
Trying to open my eyelids was like trying to lift sheets of lead. My eyes had lost the ability to focus, but I could make out a blur that had to be Dio in front of the number 9 door. Actually, I don't see anybody in front of that door. Damn it. You'll keep your promise, goddammit. I groaned and with a Herculean effort lifted my head and then my sluggish body off the floor. Well, okay, we're getting up. Every step was a battle. Whenever I shifted my weight, my muscles threatened to give out again. But somehow I forced myself ahead, a single thought burning in my mind. I would reach Dio. Then at last... Oh, shit, I'm better now. The smudge of color faded into a recognizable person. I threw my hand in front of him. Give it back. Give me the medicine.
Give it back. Don't act like it's yours. Are we supposed to share everything we find here?
I don't care. Just hand me the medicine.
What are you talking about?
The atorvastatin. We found the Alexavir in the lab.
And Dio stole it.
What?
Okay, fess up and say that you had to vote betray. Get to the point.
You mean he has it? Right now?
Yeah. So?
Shocked that he doesn't. Like, he's literally about to leave. He could just lie and be like, nope, I didn't. And this guy's crazy. Goodbye, everybody. I kept my promise. Now you. I wasn't a fool. I knew the kind of person Dio was. There was a chance he wouldn't give back the Alexavir. Charity's nuts. Like how uninsulted this man is. Yeah, Kay, tackle this man. You also can get out of here, Kay. I need you to beat him to a pulp when you get outside. There's plenty of rocks around. If he didn't, I would die with my hands around his throat. I gathered as much of my mind as I could and got ready to attack.
Fine.
Not quite what I had been expecting.
Here.
With a shrug, he pulled the vial out of his pocket and tossed it towards me. It's definitely going to shatter, right? Oh, I caught it and pulled the glass to my chest. Where did I drop it? Label said unmistakably Alexavir. But backwards it says placebo. I'm just kidding. It was the real thing. Clover, take it. I held it out towards her. Girl, you better take it, please.
Of course.
She quickly tucked it in her pocket. Good. You know, at least Quark will be alright. With that, the last of my strength left me, and I dropped to my knees.
Sigma, are you okay?
No, I'm dying. Backwards it says sucker. Alexavir? Is that what it is? I'm switching between a Torvastatin and Alexavir, which is my drag name. I am Alexavir. You can see me on Tuesdays and Thursdays at Hamburger Mary's.
Sigma!
Only the women care. I guess this is it.
First is the sofa reel, which put you to sleep.
It's gonna take 9 minutes.
The Tubo Cure Arenas, I guess you could say. It'll
Take my breath away. Rival axe. Maybe there's a larva. Larvae. 9 larvae. You know, IX, or it could be 11 larvae. 9 minutes. Once the soap roll was injected, I had 9 minutes until the muscle relaxant followed it. About 4 minutes had passed, which left me with 5, give or take a little. In 5 minutes, I'd be dead. Boy, this is a long-ass death scene. What could I do in 5 minutes? I can think of one thing. And luckily, there are no children around. How could I save myself? I'm gonna go into the AB room. Don't open it ever again, okay? If I get injected with drugs, I'm not doing math. He was like, it felt like my head was stuffed with cotton. And he's like, doing math? What are you doing? I gave a raspy, quiet laugh. Even with death staring me in the face, I was so tough and cool. Okay, Sigma, you can do this. Clinging desperately with little consciousness I had left, I racked my brain for possible solutions. Definitely could chop the arm off. The blood loss might kill us, but the poison won't. How could I save myself? How? There had to be something. Every problem, no matter how difficult, has a solution. What in the anime hell? There's always another option. Hopelessness is a state of mind. Not the grind set saving me. Not the grind set. I just had to think. Think. There's a way out. I'd find it. I wasn't ready to give up on life yet. There had to be an answer. How would you think about breathing, buddy? Your muscles are gonna relax too much. To be continued? That's what I was thinking, Snake. If you stop your heart long enough, the bracelet could pop off. That's why I think Luna is found with the neck injection. I think she injects it to pop the bracelet off. You gotta outthink the poison. Well, that's why psychic type defeats poison type, right? In Pokemon. It's the mind over the matter. Yeah, we gotta bootstraps ourselves out of here. You're gonna get out of here with the power of friendship. Yep. Okay, so we haven't figured out that one, but we now have intel. Is there proof it wasn't murder? Yes. Now we know the proof, and it's the fact that she might have stabbed it herself. So we can finally get one of these endings, these little hidden endings. Dun dun. Alice! Okay, so we've seen all this. Now, so there's a possibility that somebody in this room... Oh. It's all coming together really quick. Flashes. Oh my god, everything's happening. The book. Those infected by Radical-6 eventually develop a powerful urge to end their lives. Suddenly, Clover moved. I leapt forward and clamped my hand around her wrist.
What are you doing?
Clover, listen to me. Alice wasn't killed. Nobody murdered her. She took her own life.
What? No.
This achievement is called I Can't Believe It's Not Murder. Stop.
No, there's no way she'd do that.
Does this mean in every timeline that she's taken her own life, just depending on the different thing, or maybe just in this one? I don't know. It's true. She stabbed herself in the heart with a scalpel.
All right. Where'd she get the scalpel then?
Well,
I did hear someone come into the infirmary right after the AB gate ended.
You didn't think to check?
Was that before I showed up?
Yes.
She looks like this is giving Ace Attorney witness that is actually the killer, you know?
I got up to see
It
who
was the
was.
soup pastel that got
God.
us.
It could have been Alice.
So she could have taken the scalpel then.
Yes, I think so. You're lying.
Also, just to remind everybody, there's a bug in this game where Clover is always smiling. She should be frowning right here, but there's a bug where her facial expressions aren't
This
working.
is all a lie. It has to be.
Sorry about that. But because Alice is her bestie. Alice is like her best friend and her coworker in this secret organization they have that's finding some evil or something, but she's like always smiling. So sorry about that. It's not. It's the truth.
Why did she do it? Why would Alice kill herself?
She probably didn't have a reason.
What?
She had been infected with Radical-6. That's what killed her.
Just said she killed herself. Just tell me the truth.
Bug knows she's a sadistic sociopath. That could be true too.
Then prove it. Your 10 seconds ran out a long time ago. So if you don't have any proof...
I do. I have proof. There was a journal in the lab, wasn't there, Kay?
Journal?
Oh, snap. Oh, yeah. So we're really accessing the morphogenetic field with this one. We did not do the laboratory in this timeline. Kay's group did. So Kay's group finds the journal, but we have the information from a different timeline to decode that and bring it to this timeline. It would have been in the safe.
Ah, well, Alice would have it then.
Fi, can you... I don't feel right touching a dead woman's body. But didn't we already do that to check her pulse? Can you take a look?
Sure.
Her hands barely shook as she quickly searched through Alice's clothing. It's only seconds before she stopped. Slowly and carefully, she drew something out. There it was. The journal. Fi turned to hand it towards me, but I shook my head. You read it. It's in Latin. I can't make heads or tails of it. She cocked an eyebrow at me and flipped the small book open. When she looked back up at me, it was both with suspicion and surprise.
Yeah, it is Latin. But translating this is impossible.
It is possible.
It's full of words I've never heard before.
Go to page
I can barely
217
understand any of this.
or 216. Page 216. Turn to page 216. You should be able to read that one. Fi's frown deepened, but she did as I suggested. Her eyes quickly scanned the page before looking up at me with renewed suspicion.
Yeah, I can read this page. How did you know? No, wait. How did you even know there was a journal in the lab?
It is extraordinarily suspect, but I'm accessing the morphogenetic field. I just knew.
You just knew? Come on.
Look, just read it, okay? Clover wants to hear what it has to say, right?
Yeah.
Right. Give me a moment to look it over.
Clover should recognize the morphogenetic phenomenon exactly. There's a big difference between touching someone's neck and going through their pockets. That's true, so. Okay, paraphrasing. Don't tell me she's going to go through it again. Listen, we read this.
Oh, Lord, please. Let their future be a bright one.
Fi shut the journal with a soft slap. A sickly silence drifted across the room. The newspaper article, the recording, the conversation with Ten Miyoji, and now this journal entry. There was nowhere hiding for the truth. The pandemic had already happened. All of Clover's rage suddenly dissipated, and she collapsed on the floor, tears pouring down her face. None of us had the heart to say anything, and for several long moments, the only sound in the room was Clover's sobs. Alrighty, Pastel. Thank you so much for hanging out with us today. I appreciate it. Please go cool off. If it's even 85 degrees Fahrenheit, that's too hot. So, I will try not to get infected. I'll do my best. Aren't we all going to get sick because we've been in the room with at least 2 infected people now?
We've got a problem. It's almost time for the primary doors to open.
Yeah, only 10 minutes left. This is not the timeline in which someone has found the... Wait. Hold on. This Is this the timeline? I can't remember if this is the one in which we've given... So I know Quark has tried to stab himself and we sedated him. I think this might be the timeline in which we already gave him the Alexavir or something. They need to mask up and to maintain social distancing. I agree. It's only 10 minutes left.
Sorry, but I'll be taking Alice's bracelet.
If they have the journal, they should have the Alexavir, okay. I think they've already given it to
I
Quark,
won't
too.
be able to open the secondary door without it.
So she was a magenta pear, just like me.
A lot of morphogenetic shenanigans, indeed.
Just now noticed that, did ya?
As he spoke, Dio grabbed the bracelet off the floor and dropped it into his pocket. He shouldn't have it.
What color is your bracelet, Luna?
I'm a cyan pear.
This is the timeline where Godzilla twerks on Tokyo and Blue Oyster Cult's Godzilla plays. Oh, okay. As opposed to when Don't Fear the Reaper plays, which is the other one where you vote betray.
You are part of Clover's pair, then. That means the two of you will need to come with me.
I guess so. Come on now, Clover. We need to go. Alice would want you to survive, wouldn't she?
I wonder if the other endings, when Luna sees dead Alice, if she shot herself in the neck not with Soparil, but with the Alexavir, thinking that she could cure herself.
You'll never be able to figure out why all this happened if you stay here. Please. You're right. Alice, I promise I'll find out what happened to you.
I mean, you already kind of did find out. Don't tell me she's going to die in every freaking timeline. I can't have that.
I'll figure out who Zero
I
really
need to
is.
save Alice. I'm going to be real bummed if she dies in every timeline.
I mean, if you'd never been locked up in here, you never would have... This never would have happened.
She has not mentioned her brother at all in this game. Isn't that weird, Jempo?
So it's like Zero killed you.
But she has mentioned that she has been in 2 other Donnery games. So it's possibly like... It's likely still the same Clover, but it's just weird that she hasn't mentioned her brother, who also competed in both Donnery games with her.
I promise.
Yeah, exactly. She literally axed people to death. Oh, you missed the dress reveal? Yeah, this is one of my standbys. This is the full dress. I was gonna put a belt on it. I just did not have time today. For them to make the whole thing setting her up in the first game, then they just kill her off, right? It's wild. We gotta be able to save her, right, Snake? I'll avenge you, she said. Clover stood up and rubbed her hands roughly over her eyes, smearing tears across her cheeks. Then, with a determined frown, she strode out of the room to do some voting.
All right, we're out of time. Move, people.
You guys head on down to the Floor B warehouse.
Hey, Tenmyuji, isn't all this your fault?
We'll catch up with you later.
Oh, right. Quark's got the yellow bracelet, which makes him your partner, right?
Yeah. Can't exactly leave him behind.
Without him, we'd end up stuck in the AB room. Okay, let's go. We'll see the rest of you once we picked up Quark.
Very well. Until we meet again.
Here we are, unlocking some endings. To the infirmary to pick up the boy. Oh man, I gotta check what time it is. Because my computer's telling me it's 5. Huh? Uh-oh. If we didn't cure him with the Torvastatin, he's gonna stab us. Okay, I've got 30 minutes left. Okay. It says it's like 5:30 on my thing, so.
You're awake.
Is this boy gonna stab us to death? I hope we do get stabbed to death.
Yeah, I just woke up. Hey, where's everybody else?
That's some stabbing ass eyes if I've ever seen them.
Oh God. Quark.
Don't get too close. Tenmyuji's entire body shook with emotion as he drew him closer. He cautiously laid a trembling hand on the boy's shoulders, almost as if he were afraid Quark would disappear in a puff of smoke when he was touched. He looked suspicious, as that's a stabbing posture. When Quark proved to indeed be corporeal, Tenmyuji let out a cry and threw his arms around him.
What's wrong?
I'm gonna cry on you now, boy.
Are you okay, Grandpa?
I feel like this is an appropriate time to kneel and hug, right? Get down to the kiddo's level, you know?
It's nothing. Nothing's wrong. I'm fine.
There's literally a chair.
But...
Quark gave a puzzled look. Tenmyoji didn't even notice. His face was a mixture of happiness and relief, and I could see the tears twinkling from the wrinkled corners of his eyes. All traces of his usual gruff stoicism had vanished. Stab-and-ass eyes are watching you. Are watching you. Indeed. I can't breathe. He's an old man. He can sit down in the chair that's literally right behind him. I didn't want to interrupt such a happy reunion, but we were running out of time. Still, Tenmyoji deserved a few minutes, so I left them alone. ... Wait for this boy to get stabby. Come on, get stabby. Unless Tenmyoji seemed to recover and shifted from an embrace to a protective arm over the shoulder.
So, how are you feeling?
Feeling? Well, okay, I guess. Was I sick or something?
No. You're not sick.
Don't lie to the child.
If you feel fine, then you're fine.
That's bad to tell a child.
Huh?
I'm sorry. I should never have gotten you involved in all this.
And how did you bring this boy here?
What are you apologizing for?
Sorry.
Stop wasting my time with ... and slow text and start telling me why this boy is here.
You're doing it again. Are you sure you're okay? So, where's everybody else?
So I can stab them? Or is he going to handcuff us to the sink, I wonder?
Mr. Sigma's here, but he's just been standing there looking kind of silly.
That's my usual MO. I gave him a nervous smile and explained about the white doors. Got the feeling Tenmyoji didn't want Quark to know about the disease that made him almost die, so I avoided any mention of it. Alice's death was something I also left for later.
Okay, that makes sense. That means I'm on a team with you guys, right?
Right.
So, these white doors, when are they gonna open?
That's such a suspicious move, kid. Yeah, he left out everything important. One of the people already died of stabbing herself disease, and you have the stabbing yourself disease, but you are cured potentially?
Oh, that's not good. We need to hurry. Come on. How do we get to the floor B warehouse?
Okay, we're going.
Follow me. And also search this kid for any knives. I feel like we didn't do a thorough wellness check. Watching you. Song's stuck in my head now. Thanks. Yeah, that was not good. I mean, we're also not a doctor, so how are we supposed to? We didn't even use the machine that's like, this kid does or doesn't have the disease still. We could get in this elevator and get everybody stabbed. That's okay. I had a bunch of songs by Delisa stuck in my head this weekend. Healer, Digital Girl. She has a song called Come On. I didn't post in Discord, but I love it. I'm crazy about this artist. Cannot get her songs out of my head. I've been singing the songs to myself and dancing in the kitchen all weekend. I literally think I only found it maybe last night. Maybe it was Sunday night.
Doors have opened.
Her songs are so freaking good. Okay, 5 minutes. Voting time.
You're late. Where the hell have you been? Quark?
You're awake.
I love how mad Dio is that he's alive. He's like, what the fuck?
And fully recovered, apparently.
See, now that's the face she gave the last time when we had found Quark and he was in the pods. Remember that? The cryopods or whatever? Hall & Oates are mad catchy, right? Oh yeah, we gotta go to the chromatic doors, not the AB doors, right? Second strategy.
I am also relieved to see you well again.
Are you? These are the 3 people that I think would try to kill somebody, honestly. Yeah, I'm sure somebody won't immediately tell Quark, hey, you were about to stab yourself.
Me too.
Wait a minute. What are you talking about?
Mm-hmm. I looked at the others from behind Quark and held up a warning finger to my lips. What do you all usually do to get somebody to stop talking to somebody that can't see you? Mine is this. Cut it. It's usually my move to, if my brother's talking to my mom and I'm behind my mom, I'm like, cut. You know, like, wrap up the conversation quick. Ooh. Pull out my earbuds immediately. You do the neck as well? Because I feel like this is like, there's something like this that's like, this feels childish to me or like patronizing. This is like, save your own neck. Cut it. Something about that feels less patronizing. You stare. Let's see. Oh, I'm trying to mediate. I do that to my mom when she's talking to my brother. I do it to my brother when he's talking to my mom. I'm trying to save people. So sometimes also, like if they're looking at both of us, I will put my nails in somebody. I'll give them a little bit of that discreetly. That's enough. I call that the mama cat. You know how mama cats, they pick up the kitten by the scruff of their neck and the cat's like, oh, okay, we're done now. And I'm leaving. I'm being carried away. You know, I just give you the mama cat, little nails in some skin. Not anything to hurt, but you're going to feel the indent and you're going to go, oh, I should stop doing this thing because I'm in danger. So. But I try to go with just a little signal. There were a few momentarily raised eyebrows and some nervous coughing as everyone else fell silent. The next swipe, you say what you're thinking and I'm going to kill you. I never mean it like that. I usually mean it like, stop immediately. There's no repercussions. It's just stop if you know what's good for you. And you wave your arms. Is that what you do, Emily? Interesting. You're just like that.
Huh?
From Quark's perspective, it must have seemed especially strange.
Anyway, there isn't any time left.
Fingering to the lips is more if there's a joke going on, right? Exactly.
We need to hurry.
I'm with you.
There are 3 doors.
Who gives a... Which team goes through which door?
Doors are identical for this round. I believe it doesn't matter which team uses
Have we
which
even... We have... Oh yeah, remember? The security room? We did go through some white doors. I forgot about that.
Then we're taking the one in the middle.
Why that one?
You want a kill shot, you aim for the center.
Okay.
You're more likely to just miss the extremities.
That logic is flawed and more than slightly disturbing. Unfortunately, I don't really have a counter-argument, so center door it is.
Hi, Galaxy Geek. Good to see you.
We could go with the one on the left.
Okay.
Is that okay?
I don't care.
We...
It doesn't matter to me.
Well, there's only one left.
Damn, my last partners are this old man and this self-sabotaging child. The guy who probably ruined everyone's lives with Radical-6 and the kid who almost ruined his own life with Radical-6.
The door on the right.
Any objections?
No, let's move on.
All right, let's move.
30 seconds remain until...
Hurry it up, Phi. This thing's gonna close.
I know.
Okay. Self-sabotaging child here as well. I hope not in the sense that this kid usually does it. There's that damn memento mori if the 9th lion ate the sun. Frickin'. Frick.
Right. Sure.
You know, hold up. Remember in this ending there's like a password in the like security system and we have to put it in? But there was a dead frog on that tray. What if the username was dead and the password was frog? I'm just saying it's possible.
Right behind you.
Let's go.
Yep, the 2 most reliable people here. The kid who's been out and also Grandpa who won't tell me a goddamn thing.
Closing.
I'm so glad to have you two on my team. Hey, Temyoji, now that we have infinite time in this puzzle room, you're going to tell me what the hell you're doing and how you're involved with this Radical-6 thing. We're gonna hear it now. It's coming out. And you better get this party started. Oh no, not the director's office unless I get a chance to look for the password. You better tell us. Okay. A balloon? It turns the freaking frogs dead, indeed. Okay, it looks like we actually get to solve this room, which means I might get to solve the puzzle in the director's room thing. What is this place?
Probably the office of whoever it is that's running this place.
It said director's office on the door.
Thank you, child. Very helpful. So this might be Zero Senior's office.
Maybe, or maybe not.
I think I see a Nintendo Switch like below me. See that next to the whiskey bottle? Is that Manny's setup right there? Manny, is this your setup? You got the Switch too? You got the whiskey? You got a giant red letter.
How the hell would I know?
That's gotta be Manny's setup. 1000%.
Look around. If this
Pooch,
room is
Switch
Zero
2.
Senior's room,
Get
there
ready
might
for
be some
gaming.
clues.
Let's be real though, I'm the most likely person to have a puzzle room in my house. Like my house is probably a puzzle room. And I also have morphogenetic recall of everything in the house too. Cute night in the office. Ooh, sounds fun. The only thing missing, Swedish fish? Is that so? What's this? I checked it out earlier, but I think it's just a business card holder. A business card holder? Yeah, it's a file where you put business cards. They've got all these weird shapes on the back. I think maybe if you line them up in a particular way, you'll get some sort of hint. Place the business cards in the correct order. By selecting one business card and then the other, you can swap their positions. Well, I guess we can give it a shot. Oh, you're kidding. You're kidding. This is hilarious. This is hilarious. Okay, let's see the order. Okay. Do I have to move around from the top? Okay. Well, that didn't change it the way I wanted it to. Oh, because it's flipped over A? Okay. Oh, there's a K there. Okay. There's a K. Okay. Let me switch these two. I'm gonna switch these two. I'm gonna switch these around just to see, like, does it look more like letters? Oh no, I fucked it a little bit, I think. I feel like we should move the K down. Let me put that K in the center. Where else could, what connected to the K? Okay, back. Nope. It's got to be and then Chris swap. Okay, now there's a K here. Just for fun. Maybe this has to... You know what? Yeah, here's my business card. It just says Michael on it. I'm going to dork around with these. And now it looks awesome. Okay, I think we should leave. I think we should leave because I bet the solution is somewhere in the office. I don't get it. Maybe you don't have enough information. Okay, but what's in here though? Gah! It's not opening. Is it locked? Yeah, it looks like it. Oh, I don't see anything that looks like a keyhole though. There's a diamond-shaped hole in the middle though. Think we're supposed to stick something in there? Like a key of some sort? Hi, Alex. Good to see you today. We had a computer. What about this over here? Oh, that is not a real thing to look at. How about this? What is this? One of the training machines you see on late night infomercials? I think it's a facial recognition device. A what? Put your hands on either side, you hold your face in front of that lens. Then it shakes your face against whatever it's got in its database. Oh. How did you know that? I'm in the salvage business. And so that's how it led to Radical-6. Every so often one of these babies shows up. Are you the scientist who's working down here for the cure, my man? Tenmyoji. It doesn't look like it's turned on. Yeah, nothing happens when I put my face in front of it. There's something to the right of the lens over there that looks an awful lot like a keyhole. If we had a key for it. You think maybe we could turn it on? I assume so. A balloon. You want it, Quark? Oh, I don't need a balloon. I'm not a kid. Girl, if he tells me he's 43 years old, I'm gonna be pissed. Really? How old are you? I'm 20. What? No way. Gotcha. I was about to be so mad. We got the hooch. Haha, now this is brandy. Pierre Perrin's 200-year-old reserve. You can tell it just by looking at it? No, I can smell it. That's got a nose you got there. Here, let me have a taste. I don't think so. How can you be so cruel? This is how he gets on those websites, right? Expansive brandy. Oh, that's the good stuff right there from Pierre Perrin's Purrs. You already told me that. Oh, did I? Yeah, they could have been in hibernation for minimum 20 years. I think it's going to be one of those like Nier Automata situations where it's actually such an excessively long amount of time that time doesn't matter anymore. Yeah, 200 years is pretty impressive though. Yes, it is. Then again, it's even older than that by now. Maybe it's gone bad. Oh, is that so? How much older is it, Temyoji? It's probably just like water now. I should drink. No! Ah. See, he's saying if it was aged 200 years and it's older than that and it's gone bad. There's a screen built into the credenza. There's something on it. Starting up. Please wait. What is it starting? Somebody thought you were someone's mom earlier today, Emily? Why is that? Beats me. Well, my money says it just means it won't do squat if you mess with it right now. How about you get a look at something else? Could we put stuff in here? Oh, so that we could put stuff on the shelf, eh? Okay. What about this here shelf? Ah, well, putting the expensive brandy on the coaster didn't seem to do anything. The laser beam just went right through it. Hey, what the hell do you think you're doing? If you keep frying with the laser, you're gonna ruin the brandy. You said it was probably bad by now. Pull it out of there right now. Okay. This man's serious about his brandy. Okay, how about this globe? Hey, a globe. Doesn't it look kind of weird? I think someone glued a piece of paper on it. See if we can get it off then. You have found a world map. To view it, view the file button. Oh, really? I would love to see the world map. Okay. Okay. White to blue. Green to pink. Purple to yellow. Okay. Ooh, can I put the globe here? I cannot. It was just for the purpose of getting information. Okay, fine. The world map and everything's the same, but there's no Florida or Russia, like in Steven Universe. They do that in Steven Universe? That is bizarre. Okay. A suit of armor. Well, it's not really a full suit of armor, is it? I mean, it's missing the helmet. So what should we call it? I'm not sure. Okay, well, I'm just gonna call it a suit of armor then, okay? Suit yourself. Anyway, it's got some red paint on the neck and shoulder area. Are you sure it's paint? Could be blood. Hey! Don't say stuff like that! Being in a room with headless suit of armor is creepy enough. There's a cartoon you watched that had a world map that was fully accurate except for Florida and Russia were water. Maybe it's Adventure Time? Thanks for reminding me. Speaking of water, thanks for reminding me to drink some water. Got myself a very short spear. What in the hell? So he's got a spear instead of a sword? This is a short spear, though. If you look at the chip head on, it kind of looks like a diamond. Uh-huh. That could unlock a drawer. And a slingshot? A slingshot. Not the most impressive weapon, but it's simple as hell and won't jam like a gun. Okay. Okay. Interesting. It's got that. It's got one of the shapes on it at the bottom, just like the business card situation. There's red paint on the wall. It looks like there's an outlet right next to it. Why would somebody put an outlet this high up? Well, it's probably not an electrical outlet. What is it then? I think you're supposed to insert something into it. Okay. Strange. Well, let's go insert this thing into the drawer. Bada bing. Ah, it opened. There's something in here. Is that a key? Kind of looks like Sigma's key. That's a pretty small key. The tip is circular. Have you seen anything this key might fit into? Narrow. Adventure Time, the whole planet had a chunk taken out of it. Okay, good recall there. I didn't watch too much of Adventure Time. I liked the first season or two, but then I was like, this is a lot. There's all this lore and stuff that I can't keep up with. Okay, we need another battery.
It looks like a tablet. Does it work?
No, there's an empty slot in the back.
So it doesn't have a battery? Maybe if we can find a battery.
You might be able to turn it on. A bookshelf. There's some paint inside it.
This is cheap brandy. Alcohol this bad shouldn't even exist. So I think it's best if I dispose of it safely with my...
I'll be taking that.
Zero Senior might have been a real tightwad if he's stocking this cheap stuff. Might as well just be water.
Is it really that bad?
Well, I can't admit I admit I can't be sure. It's hard to tell a brandy until you taste it.
I remember when Adventure Time started too. I remember when it was like a cartoon. Lumpy Space Princess, the Keyblade, exactly, the 101 Dalmatians. It was great. Donald Duck. Very cool. It got really intense though. I was like, I'm just here to have fun. Can't keep up with the lore. Okay, I think we should put the expensive brandy here. Oop. I tried putting the good brandy in the coaster, but the red paint on this bottle has something to do with the red section of the wall. Maybe it's part of a letter. Can't tell from here. Maybe if we look at it from another angle. Okay, interesting. Oh, let me check these books too. Literature. That's so corny. You know that's pornography in there.
This looks like a collection of literary analyses. You think it has any hints to help us get out of here?
You wish you watched it more. It was airing. You got into vampires from Adventure Time. That's cool. Brandy and cherry coke is an undefeated combo. Never had that combo before. What's the combined taste profile like? It's a Reader's Digest safe book, indeed.
If it does, we're screwed. I think we might starve to death before we get through all 4 of these tomes.
Are you kidding me? You can't speed read. I mean, I guess not everybody can speed read, but I would be able to flick through those. What do you mean you'd starve to death? Are you out of your mind? Historical adventure. There are 3 volumes, okay. Philosophy.
I think these are philosophy books. The stuff in here is pretty sophisticated.
I'm amazed you could get that far. I flipped the first one open and my brain just said, screw this, I'm out. Okay. But what about this other side of the credenza? Marceline was your awakening? That's cool. Oh, what is this? Oh yeah, baby. It's time to do colors. There's some videos in here they don't want us to see.
Let's just open it and find out.
There's just some extraordinary, philosophy, literature, and historic adventures. Let's input some business. I'm ready. Okay, but first I have to remember the color pairings. I think it was definitely purple and yellow. Pink, green, blue, white. Okay. Blue, white, pink, green. Now, yellow, purple's going to be tough. Okay, so that's the yellow, purple. We need pink, green. I actually can't do that now. Retry. Let's try to get a pink, green real quick. I need to secure yellow, purple without cutting off blue, white. Wish I could walk this one back. Hold on. Let's start with blue, white first, maybe. Maybe we should go in this order. Like now we work on the yellow. We got. Oh wait, what am I working on? Oh yeah, the yellow. Okay. If I work all the way outside, we might be able to get there, and then pink green should be pretty easy. Okay, I am the best to ever do it. No one's ever solved a puzzle like me before. They invented this video game for me.
Good job, you did it.
Nice work, very impressive. Let's have a look inside.
$100 billion.
Videos. Yeah. Why does this old man think about creepy old vid? Oh, Jesus Christ, it scared me.
Ah!
Sorry, guys. Looks like all we got is a binder and a deer.
So, bind deer.
Hell's this? Is Zero just making fun of us? That's not a deer, that's likely an elk. How is that a deer? That's definitely an elk. The Cherry Coke brings out brandy's natural flavor, while conversely the brandy enhances the flavorings of Cherry Coke. So it's like an enhanced version of both bevs. So in one drink and one bev. Interesting. Because I would imagine also there's like kind of a vanilla-y taste to the brandy if it's barrel-aged too. Alright, so there's a binder in here. It's got 2 pieces of paper in it. You have found 1 page of the business card instructions. And page 2. Oh, finally I can solve this freaking thing. The deer is looking at me, Grandpa. Oh, harmless. Thank you for gifting that sub to Emily. Ba-da-da-ba-bum. Now you won't be seeing any ads, Emily, for the next 30 days. And you've got great emotes to use, too. Courtesy of many of our fine artists like Margot, Joe Madness, Manic Cartoons, Maureen, Natera. We've got so many spectacular artists who have worked on our emotes. Enjoy. There's so many cute ones. Oh, could be a reindeer. True. Buck up. It's just fake. Oh, buck up. Okay. Oh, hey, that's where that thing should go. Okay. I don't even need to look at that thing. Let's go slap this thing in here. Okay, I'm gonna go put this deer up in here. Ba-boom, baby. Looks like you were right. Okay, that's an E. Definitely. That's for sure an E. What other puzzles can I ace? Like a god. It's a balloon. Oh, I'm probably gonna need like some pebbles or whatever to shoot into this thing. Oh, does it say help? That would be funny. Help. Okay, let's look at the instructions to the business card. Bob, Chris, John, Ian, Tony, Michael. Okay, let's start by putting that position. I don't understand why we can't poke I should have poked the balloon with a spear, huh? Depends on the maker if it has a vanilla profile. Cognac doesn't really have that. But the fruit flavor becomes more pronounced. Oh, I see. I see. Bob, Chris, John, Tony, Ian, Michael. Bob, Chris, John, Bob, Chris, John. I think that was the loadout. Nope. Bob, Chris, John, Tony, Michael, Ian. Okay. Bob, Chris, John, Tony, Michael, Ian. Let's look at how that looks right now. Like a bunch of garbage. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Okay. Yeah, the spear was used up by opening the drawer, so I can't possibly use it now. Carol likes being on the left. Anne prefers to be near Bob. Ellen would like to be above Anne. Sophie likes to be on the very right. Katie likes to be next to Michael. Okay. Okay. Wait, didn't I have to move Ian? Oh, shoot. Hold on now. Ian should be here. If Kate likes to be next to him, then she's probably there, eh? Okay. Carol likes being on the left-hand side of things. So she's either over here or over here. Let me put her right over here. I wonder what the hell this is supposed to be. You love these puzzles? I love them too. I'm mad that I'm gonna have to save this for next time though. Oh shoot, darn it, don't do it. I know exactly what to do here. I just don't have the time to do it, video game. I can't wait to do this next time. I love word puzzles. I love the so-and-so can't be near this one. I just aced it with the seed puzzle before, but unfortunately, it is time to wrap it up for the evening, for the day, for the show. Because it's right about 9 o'clock. Time is zooming today, indeed. I'm going to double check that we have saved. And we're going to quit. I had such a great time. Thank you all for hanging out with me today. What a blast.